I don't know where he is. I just don't think he cares about. But oh, hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Blonde Way Podcast. I didn't forget my mic.
I have my mic. It is Thursday, and just like every Thursday, we're here for podcasts, except last Thursday.
I'm moving my coat.
Yar.
Oh, my coat's stuck.
But yeah, Aaron's not here. He had to go pee real quick.
Yep.
Which in Aaron speak is usually poop. Like you have a friend that's like a quick peer? That is not Aaron.
No.
I've never been like, did that motherfucker wash his hands? He peed real quick, you know? Not Aaron. Huh?
I didn't wash my hands. Starting is hurting too much. I don't even know if people can see me.
Yeah, they're going behind you, Eric.
Aaron is a ponderous peer.
No, it's like Blue's Clues. Eric, behind you, it's right. The clue's right. Damn it, Steve, it's right there.
God damn it, Steve.
Welcome everybody to the podcast.
Yeah, we're all here. This is the first time in a while we've all been together in a podcast.
It does. Calvin, you've been gone for a while.
Yeah.
Are you about ready to reveal your shaved head?
Didn't leave it for any later in the podcast. You just right out in front. All right.
Oh, now everyone's sad.
Yeah.
No way, no way.
What?
What? No, it was not. No shaved. He lied. He lied to us.
Well, it
Eric,
would have been great, though.
Speaking of lying to us,
Yeah.
Star Wars training going okay?
Yeah, it's going. What do you mean lying?
I quoted, he lied to us, but she lied
I was like,
to us.
it's like saying like I haven't been training. He's just lying.
He's lying.
He's not
He ain't
telling
done
anybody.
shit.
Eric this morning was disheveled. He looked dazed and exhausted.
I was sitting at my desk.
And he was just saying to no one in particular, why did it have to be so many numbers?
There's some Star Wars.
He's
I
like
know
Indy
so
when he
many
rolls
numbers.
away from the tomb.
Yeah.
It's like numbers.
I'm
Why
coming
did it have
up
to be
with
numbers?
like reasons, like these numbers and letters are in the orders they are. Some of them make sense. Some of them don't.
Some of them don't at all.
Some of them you can't repeat because that's the only way I remember. Like, okay, I gotta think of that number. What's that really offensive thing I thought of that made me remember that? You know, in my head, I remember it now. But yeah, I do a lot of training. Deep dived into 4 movies now. Just casually watching all of them, but. Rogue One was my latest deep dive. Took me about 6 hours to watch the entire thing. I pretty much did it all Saturday because I took a break halfway through. But that one has been the most cards I've ever written just because I know that one less. What I've been writing on my flashcards, this is all the stuff I don't know.
Yeah.
And I know Rogue One less than, let's say, the original trilogy. So
Have you gotten to the
but
point
it's
where
been
you're
fun.
replacing knowledge yet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I might have forgotten.
I feel like that might
you
be a
know,
danger.
I'm forgetting like some of the kids I went to kindergarten with. You know, I'm probably forgetting some of the stuff I don't need anymore.
probably not a
But,
big
like I
deal,
still
right?
remember like, you know, Naruto, all the stuff I need.
Eventually, it's gonna be like you're gonna forget. You're gonna be, that's what Rick did. Rick like studied all this different history stuff and
Yeah.
program whatever else, game knowledge and stuff. He doesn't know where he lives. You know, like that's the thing that had to go. He had to push something out. He chose that.
Yeah.
Like eventually, you're just gonna start forgetting all kinds of stuff.
Well, as of right now, it hasn't been terrible in terms of like I don't have like one thing that I just can't remember that. I'm getting there.
Good.
But I also have 5 more movies to do. Nope, I have way more than that. I have 6, 7, 8 more movies to do.
Yeah. And
So-
studying for Rogue One was the most important thing you did this weekend.
I don't want to die, so I will not make a joke. But it was not the most important thing.
I don't want to.
I just got super distracted because someone's like, "Hey, there's a problem with Cobra Kai full length on the website," and I'm like, "Oh, I gotta fix that." I get real pissed off when I make a mistake on the website, and it happens every day that I mess up. So I have to fix it. So how was your guys' week until I get to my favorite part of the week?
Well, I had a pretty good one. I told you guys to remind me about a story with me and Maggie in a blindfold.
Yes, you did.
So I was on YouTube, and I watched this video that I thought was humorous, where a board game collector and war game collector,
Yeah.
had his wife blindfold him and pick out 10 games from his collection. And she described the covers on these games, and he had to guess what they were.
Okay.
Okay.
So
this is where I thought it was going to go when you first said, remind me about Maggie and the blindfold.
So I had Maggie do the same thing for me, except Evelyn was the one that described the covers.
Okay.
It was a challenge.
As I could imagine.
Some of them they cheated on because they described the back instead of the front. So like there was this one they were describing. I'm just racking my brain. I'm like, man, this doesn't sound familiar at all. And I take it off and I'm looking through. I'm like, this is the back. You're cheating.
Did they know it was the back?
No.
That's funny.
It wasn't obvious that it was the back, but
That's funny. I like that. I thought you were going to say, like, all right, they picked out 10 games and blindfolded. You had to try to figure out what the game was by just, like, feeling the box.
I actually think that would have been easier.
Or maybe opening it. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
No, if I could have opened it and fondled it, like I think could have gotten
But
almost
if
all
you
of them.
just had a closed box, do you think you could pick your games?
Some of them I definitely could, but not
'Cause
all of them.
They are different sizes to an extent. It's not like a DVD or Blu-ray where like they're all the same.
Well,
except
they're
for,
different
like,
sizes, but they're also organized different ways. So, like some things I have pieces in bags, and like that will sound different than like
Okay.
loose pieces.
Sure,
Or
sure.
Yeah.
you know, stuff
If you could
that.
like shake them, it
Yeah.
gives you a lot more clues than just.
And yeah, like once you get the size and shape of the box and the weight of it, like that's 80% of the work
Like,
done.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if you have like operation, you can do it in such a way it starts buzzing.
Only if the game board's still turned on.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Very
Should have
true.
thought about that before you played the game.
Should have done, but I did. I think I got like 60%.
60. Okay.
Yeah.
So a D.
How many did the guy that you were watching the video of get?
Well, he got 7 out of 10, but that was his wife describing instead of a 7-year-old child.
No, yeah, I get you. So 6 out of 10 for you,
Now the joke I was
That's-
going for.
that's pretty
feels awkward. I'm not gonna say anymore.
huh?
Nothing. I was like the story you started with, and then Rick ended with a D, and then never mind. Things are just too much now. So that was a fun time though. You enjoyed that?
That was fun. It probably wasn't my.
What item could you do that for Maggie? Does she have something like a collection or a group of things that would work for her in the reverse?
That is a good question.
Because I'm trying to think if there's something like that for Melanie. Honestly, I don't know if there's something like that for me.
I mean, she has like her tools, I guess, but like those are tools.
Yeah, like how do you describe a hammer without her guessing a hammer?
Yeah, like you know, if she
It's
had
got a
it in her
wooden
hands,
handle and a
blindfolded,
metal
she'd
head.
probably tell me exactly what it was. You know.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if Eric could do this for his collection. Like, if we blindfolded him, picked out like 10 random items throughout the collection, and like describe. Like, you're not allowed to say like is there like you can't just say the words on the front, right?
Yeah, yeah. You
gotta
can't say the words.
Describe what you've seen from the front of it. Like, could Eric pick out what it was? You know?
and,
Like, dude with black hair, sideburns, black and white outfit, looks kind of like an X-wing pilot, but not.
Maybe, but maybe it's also a vehicle or
Or-
something. You know?
okay.
Maybe it's not just an action figure. Maybe it's
I would have said Boshek.
something else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're describing. You can't describe your own and guess it.
I just did.
I would have said this, and I would have been right.
But yeah, the wife the video I watched, like she did not go easy on him. So she
Gotcha.
did not say like, you know, it's the Vietnam War. She would be like, there's a soldier in the forest and he's wearing a wedding ring.
Sure.
You know?
I was watching a what was it? It might have been a reaction to Reddit stuff or something. Like that. I don't usually surf Reddit, but I found this one YouTube channel.
You
I've been
watch
watching,
people surf Reddit.
and they've
Yeah.
been surfing Reddit, and I'm laughing at the things that they're finding on Reddit and stuff.
Sure.
And one of them was these people playing Guess Who, right? But they were making objective like decisions on characters of like how to describe them. So it's like you look at someone and what is not like what they're wearing or if they have glasses.
So you mean subjective?
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. However the title was. I thought they
Okay.
said objective in the title.
Uh-huh.
But whatever it was, the idea was like
Like this guy looks shady.
kind of, yeah. It's like, does your guy look shady?
Yeah.
The one that they had was like, does your person look like they traveled abroad and will not let anyone forget? you
Yeah.
know, like they were asking questions like that, and it was really funny. The way
There
they were
is
doing
a board game that does that gimmick called Faces,
it. Really.
where you have photographs of people and like you have to pick which one you think looks the most shady or the most intelligent or and it's like a majority rule sort of thing. So like if you pick the one that the majority picks, you get points.
But it sounded kind of fun. It was funny because when they said that, he was like, "Yeah, they do," and he like knocked down all of the others except for one and said, "It's Maria" or whatever, and he's like, "It is." It was funny. She was like wearing like a tilted like French like beret or like some kind of hat that like it was just funny the way they went about it.
It's funny that I know exactly who you're talking about too.
Yeah, there was no like what color are her eyes or none of that. It was just this one random like thought and bam, there it was, So it was just funny. I liked it. I was like, that'd be an interesting way to play. And I wonder like and the tough thing with that is like if I say, "Yeah, you know what? You're right." That doesn't necessarily mean that you're putting down the right people either.
Sure.
It's not like, okay, yeah, they're wearing a hat. Okay, drop everyone that doesn't have a hat. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it's not like...
You gotta be hoping that you're thinking the same way on it.
Yeah, it's not like in Codenames where, like, you see what they do on the board. Because I assume that it's still hidden from the other player's view, right?
Yeah. You're still not looking... You have your own on both sides, so... But yeah, I don't know. It was just a fun thing. I was like, I wonder if there's other ways of just changing up old games that I've played forever that would just add some kind of new spice to it or just make it fun.
I think I had a lot of fun doing that. But I think the most fun I had was I watched Willy's Wonderland. That's the name of it, right?
I don't know.
I can never
Willy,
remember.
Wally,
Willy's
Walter,
Wonderland.
something with a W.
It's the new Nick Cage movie.
Yeah, Willy's Wonderland movie last night. I had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
I gotta get these guys to watch it. Preferably on camera.
Oh. Ooh. I would like to watch it. I want to watch that, and I want to watch that Jiu-Jitsu, I think is what it's called, right?
Yeah.
I want to see that movie, too.
I enjoyed Willy's Wonderland more than I enjoyed Jiu-Jitsu.
Gotcha. But you enjoyed Jiu-Jitsu, too, didn't
I did, but Jiu-Jitsu had a lack of Nick Cage that Willy's Wonderland did not suffer from.
Gotcha. Okay. I haven't seen a lot of Nick Cage movies. Like, I feel like I've seen several Nick Cage movies, but knowing what's out there and how bad some of them are, I haven't seen a lot of Nick Cage movies.
And I have for the opposite reason.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not going to watch the good ones.
Yeah.
Let me find these bad ones.
I've still never seen Raising Arizona.
I don't know what that is.
That's one of his like early good ones, right?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I've never seen that one. A lot of his early stuff
Sounds
I never
like
saw.
Like an oxymoron. A good Nick Cage movie.
Like, what's the earliest movie of his I've seen? I've seen Con Air.
Okay.
Gone in 60 Seconds. I don't know which one's first in that.
I think Con Air's first.
Con Air would be first.
Con Air was before The Rock, right?
I think so.
Mm.
See, this should be a Who
I
Wants
think
to
so,
Be a
yeah.
Millionaire where you have to order them in like chronological.
The Fastest Fingers?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what the oldest Nick Cage movie is that I've seen, and I don't know. I guess the easiest way would be just to...
I was going to look up
Just to
IMDb.
look it up, right?
It's cheating.
I guess.
The winter apocalypse. The winter apocalypse out there, you're going to have to get used to having no power and internet and just trying to come up with this stuff without it.
Yeah, right.
Right?
You seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
No, I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Moonstruck, no. Dang.
Oh, man.
He's in a lot of movies I have not seen.
Raising Arizona was before Vampire's Kiss. That's
Yeah.
early.
The
was.
Rock was just before. It was a year before Con Air.
Okay.
That might have been the oldest Nick Cage movie I've seen.
Von Dusty said, I just paused Lord of War to watch the podcast.
Nice.
Oh, really? I've seen that one. That's one of his newer ones. But like Kiss of Death, Trapped
newer
in Paradise.
is like relative. It's like 15 years old at this point,
I
right?
think in the
Trapped in Paradise,
the
yeah.
regular, not regular, but the actual movie Schmodown that is like all movies, there is a new wheel slice that can be put on just called Nick Cage.
Nice.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
I approve.
Yep. So there are people out there that right now just studying Nick Cage in the same way I'm studying Star Wars. And imagine
Wait.
the
A noble endeavor.
yes.
He's going to be in something as Nick Cage called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yes.
That's something.
Sounds like something I would watch.
It's in post-production.
Okay. Interesting. So The Rock is the oldest Nick Cage movie I've ever seen. Then
It's a good one.
How in Zeus's butthole? It's a good movie. Very good. So in my last bit, I don't know when we had the podcast last and how things work because time is, I don't know. Anyway, Melanie tripped over a damn cat.
Oh, that's how. Okay.
Damn cat.
Yeah.
And she was going to feed it because this damn cat's like meow meow. She's like, I know, I'm going to feed you. And she was walking over, and the cat went over. She tripped, tried to catch herself a bit, tripped on a shoe or something that was sitting by the door because their food dish is over by her door. And when she went to catch herself on the wall, it was where our coat hangers are, and she slammed her hand into a peg there.
Oh.
And I was getting ready to do Ring Fit. And I was like, what? What was that? What happened? Are you okay? And like she did a thing, and she's stubborn anyway and doesn't want to listen. And I was like, I swore I heard like a snapping noise or something, like something. She goes, it was probably the hanger or whatever. And I went and shook them all, and they all seemed fine and stuff. And I'm like, we got to do something with this. She's like, I'm fine. She's like, just go do your Ring Fit. I was like, all right. So I did my Ring Fit, did that. She made dinner, and then after dinner, like we were sitting down to eat and stuff, and like I'm like, your arm looks swollen. She goes, it's fine. I'm like, there's a bump here. Like that bump wasn't there before. She goes, yeah. She was like, feel this arm, feel this arm. I'm like, what? And we're going back and forth talking about that, and I'm like, we gotta go get you to take an X-ray. She goes, well, I'm not going to ER. There's COVID there. And I was like, okay, well, we gotta. She's like, well, wait till Monday. This is on Saturday, I think it was.
It's Saturday, yeah.
I left the house to go get, because I was like, well, we need to do something with it. We need to wrap it or something. And she's like, I think I have a first aid kit in the van. I couldn't find a first aid kit in the van. So I
come
left.
here and get this one?
I left and went to Walmart, bought like 4 things or something like that. I'm like, this stuff is going to work. Took it back. We wrapped it up, and it's been swollen and stuff. And then Sunday night, because Monday we were going to go to the doctor, Sunday night is our raid night for WoW. And I was like, probably shouldn't raid. You probably, like, it's a right hand. It's a hand you use your mouse on, you know? So she's changing up key bindings so that she can play more left-handed. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, well, there's no tank. We need a tank. I'm going to tank. So she tanked our raid with, like, a broken or sprained or whatever hand at the time. We have no idea what it was.
It's brave.
And we killed a boss we never killed before.
Yeah.
So after we're done, I was like, I'm say everyone just make sure we say thank you to Melanie because she might have a broken arm. We don't know what's going on.
It's appropriate that she's the tank. She's throwing her body in front of you.
Yeah.
Shielding you from injury.
We did that. We cleared the third to last boss on Heroic. Then we came in for Batwoman. She hid her arm most of Batwoman. So if you look, a lot of it's like under the table and stuff like that where she had this brace on and stuff and it's all wrapped up.
Show your battle scars.
Yeah. I pointed out at one point and stuff. I don't know if it made it in the video or not, but I was like, well, what are you talking about? What's under your arm? What's this? And she didn't do anything. But we got her to get it x-rayed and everything. They said that there's no fracture.
That's
but
good.
The thing with that is they said that give it 2 weeks, and if it still is painful and having whatever, we'll do a CT scan because the littler bones could maybe be broken. Not
it's
any
harder
of the
to
big
tell
bones on
those.
the x-ray. So as of right now, they don't have any information of it being broken.
Like where exactly on the arm?
The spot that I saw was like here. And I'm like, that looks like a bump here that I don't recognize. And she's like, no, it's over here too. I'm like, I don't see a bump there or whatever.
Like that bump on mine.
I don't know. Yours looks like fucked up.
It is fucked up. That's my point.
There's a metal rod in there.
It's a plate.
Yeah, so like there's 2 different things that she's wearing. One I got because it says that it's made to be slept in. And it's it's supposed to be for carpal tunnel or something, but it's very pillowy inside. So it's not having to be wrapped and you put it in and wrap it. The other one's like, I think also says carpal tunnel, but it's like very rigid and comes up. And so we switched between the 2 of those and stuff, but I've been having to help her. They got medicine for her and stuff too, like some pain meds and stuff. So I have to open the pill bottles for her, or she has to get like Leon or Coulson to do it to have them help open the pill bottles.
Really?
Might not want to train kids how pill bottles
I'm
work.
like, I don't want to show Ayla how to do that.
Childproof pill.
Yeah. So yeah. This morning, actually, we've been having winter stuff lately, right? The snow and the ice and whatnot. So I've been like trying to keep the driveway cleared and whatnot, so that if you let it go and it goes too bad and it doesn't warm up enough, then it just builds upon it, and then you get the ice, and then the driveway is undrivable or parkable or whatever. So, like this morning, I was trying to shovel snow, and she goes, "I'll come out and help you." I'm like, "No, stay in here. I don't need you out there." I got one hand. I'll push it like this.
Yeah, but what if she falls over and tries to catch herself instinctively?
That's what I'm saying. And then you do break your arm because it's already weakened.
Yeah.
I'm like, just stay inside. Quit doing stuff.
Watching a YouTube video about the bones in a forearm just to see, like, what could it be?
I don't know.
There's a lot of bones in the hand, but there's only really 2 bones in the forearm.
She named off some stuff, and with her going through nursing school and all that too, she's like, they're
bones
not
in the
going
wrist.
to do anything. They're going to do this or this. And like, well, what if it is actually broken and they need to put a cast on it?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I don't want that.
And she, like I'll be like, what if, have you ever gotten your forearm scanned? Maybe you're some kind of like mutant. You have like extra bones in there and they're broken.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went to the dentist recently, and they were doing some stuff, and there was some weird shit with, like, roots or something with teeth related, whatever. And like, oh, you got this. She goes, what's that? She goes, it just means it's different or something. I don't know if it's the roots at the top of her teeth or something. It's just they're different.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, it was related to, like, Neanderthal kind of related kind of stuff or something like that, which I think is, like, there's some history back in, like, one of her aunts or something did one of those ancestor blood
Oh, I
things.
thought you said one of her aunts like banged a Neanderthal.
No. It's just like there's some history back there where like their blood has some Neanderthal relations to it or whatever.
A lot of
too,
human blood has Neanderthal.
So she's like, well, I guess that makes sense. I just found out about that. So
yeah.
But yeah, like I had a tooth when it was pulled way back in high school that had like instead of having 2 roots, it had like 3.
Ooh.
So like,
interesting.
There's weird things in the body that just grows.
It is a weird. It's also weird how not rare weird things in your body are. Like. You usually think like, oh, I'm deaf in one ear. That's rare. I haven't really met a whole lot. I met some people, but not a lot of people.
Yeah.
But what's one thing about your body that no one else has? Everybody has that one thing no one else has.
Yeah.
Calvin's got his crazy screwed up arm.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can have that.
And I've never seen anyone hiccup the way he does. So something's got to be wrong.
Well, Rick's probably seen Maggie do it. Does Maggie do that too?
She doesn't do it exactly like him, but it is an event whenever she has the hiccups.
Yeah.
I hate having hiccups.
Yeah. Well, I would too if
it looked that
myself
painful.
the way
That looks
you
painful,
did.
Calvin.
No, that's my solution to stopping hiccups. If I just have hiccups, it keeps going, and I just
hold your breath.
It doesn't work. You
Works
have to paralyze the diaphragm.
No, I just hold my breath.
You hold your
And
breath.
I either die or I hiccup.
You hold your
I've never
breath.
died.
Upside
So I
down, drink a glass of milk. It'll go away.
Yeah.
Milk.
Yeah.
It's an old
My
wives' tale.
shoulder will do this like pop thing.
Yeah. Everybody has a thing.
Like that. Like I don't know why. Ugh.
I feel more pain laughing in Brooklyn Nine-Nine than I do from hiccups.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but that's a thing that you want. I don't want hiccups.
I mean, just look in the chat. Like, someone says, I have a tail. Someone says, I can blow air bubbles from my eye tear canal things.
Air bubbles.
That's amazing.
They're
Like,
tear
the water
ducts.
in the-
So like you're
Yeah, I've
down
seen
there.
that.
That's crazy.
Wiggle your ears. I can do water
I
upside
have
down.
no sense of
and it-
smell.
okay,
That
right,
might
that's
be a
not thing.
COVID thing. You should get that checked out.
Could be
Maybe
that.
so.
But I mean, everybody
Yeah.
has a thing, It's like,
Double jointed thumbs.
yeah. So,
I saw some, who was
is that,
it that could?
Is
was
that
it
when you
Calvin?
can clunk
Maggie's
it,
fingers can go back really far.
clunk it over like that?
There was someone I think we went to school with. I
I
can't
kind of
remember.
have a third nipple, Riley. Like, my one nipple
Or
is
like-
You kind of
bend your
have.
yeah,
fingernail.
because my one
Finger
nipple
backwards, rather.
is kind of like cut in the
You
middle.
there?
So it kind of looks like it could be 2 nipples. But it
Doesn't
doesn't
count.
go all the way down.
That's just an
I
accident.
think that it's more of a third nipple than it is one.
You know who has a third nipple?
Huh.
That chick from last Total Recall.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the chick from Mallrats, and I'd been like, ha! No, she doesn't. That was a sticker.
Oh,
She just used it so she could charge more money at her fortune-telling place.
So I don't know.
How far back does your guys' like forearms go?
I mean, how
I don't
far
understand what's
back?
happening. What do you mean? What are you doing? What's happening?
Like the bend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yours is always bended.
Oh
like,
yeah,
more.
yours is double jointed. That's disgusting.
Can you
I hate
touch
that.
your palm to your shoulder?
Can't everybody do that?
No, you touched your palm. You're not touching your palm.
No.
Can you get it? I can't.
Oh yeah,
Like
I can
this?
get it, Eric.
What if I
Can
do
you get
this?
the palm?
Yep.
Hey,
I'm
you do the other side. Come on. Can you do it?
It's like the Macarena.
Everybody do it?
If I do this,
The palm right here.
I think it's touching.
No, it's not.
You don't know. You can't see shit.
I can because it's supposed to be not possible.
Can you interlock your hands like
tell
this
you what,
behind your back?
I tell you what, everybody that's watching right now just tried it.
Yeah, that's true.
Is your hand bigger than your face?
That's a good one, man. I got slapped so many times in the face by forgetting about that.
I got punched in the face. They didn't even hold back. They just went bam.
Now, I believe
my
there
nose is
are
broken.
some people that can do that thing, you know? But
yeah.
most people cannot do that thing.
Can you gleek? Is that what you guys called it?
Gleeking?
I mean,
Do you remember that back
yeah.
in school?
I've
Yeah.
gleeked, but never on purpose.
I can't control it.
I can't
Yeah.
control it.
But there's
Maggie
been
can
times
do it.
where I'm like talking
She's like
to
a water
somebody,
gun.
I want to make a good impression, and I see the gleek sheen go towards their direction. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, I've never been able to
certainly done
do
that.
it, but like when I was at the dentist and stuff, like something happened, they're like, oh, you just gleeked. Is that what you call it, gleek? I was like, I don't know what it's called.
I can't do that. I can't roll my tongue. I can't do the Vulcan, like, V hand. Yeah. Nope. Can't do that.
yeah.
Can't do
I
it.
can whistle and roll my tongue.
I used to be able to
Can
do
roll
it
my tongue twice.
in both hands,
No,
but now
like that. is
I
what
can only do this because I crushed my fucking wrist.
That's what I meant. Like roll, like when in Spanish, right? Rolling your R's was always a thing. We have
Yeah.
Right? Not
Sure.
everyone was able to do that for some reason.
Can't do it.
Enrique,
I don't know how to do it.
Enrique,
But I was
Enrique.
able to roll my R's and whistle, so I could. It almost sounded like a bird trill.
Oh yeah.
Do it. Okay, I get what you mean. I thought you were just going like, all right. Yeah,
It was like that.
yeah.
But like,
Interesting.
I don't know why some people can't roll. It's weird to me because I like, oh, can't everyone go like that? And not everyone can. I was like, oh, but I also can't make
Yeah.
that weird ass flower with my tongue.
Oh. Where it goes up and down in like a W.
It's like that. It's like 3 leaves. You know what I mean? That shit.
like a clover.
That ain't no fucking clover. That's a
I don't know what that is.
maple leaf or some shit.
Here. Oh, I can't zoom in with that
can't.
one.
Don't bother.
All right.
I've done
Can't
it
do
3
it.
times. People
I know
are
the
like,
hell it
stop
is.
having them do it.
All right.
So
So anyway, I'm really good with my tongue.
anyway, yeah. Good news is that she didn't supposedly break her arm.
That's good.
That's
It's
good.
swollen a lot. They had some pain pills and stuff for it, and hopefully it gets better and heals up, and she listens.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know. She's not good at taking medical advice. She gets mad at me when I don't listen to.
does the
medical
cat feel
stuff.
bad?
Does the cat feel? No, the
No,
cat
it
still
failed.
meows and tries to trip her. I'm like, just like kick it away. But I don't mean like punt it like a football. She thinks I mean punt it like a football. I'm like, just kick it. You know? But I'm like,
Don't move around the animal. Allow it to move around you.
I guess I don't know.
You want to train animals so that they're not, like when you are going somewhere, they get out of the way.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. So I'm
Is
like,
that what cows do, Eric?
push it.
They move out of your way.
Yeah.
I like how someone's like, just finger up its toot.
I mean, you don't want to run it over with a tractor.
I mean, that will get a cat to move, but not in a way that you want it to.
But yeah. Anyway, no, not kick. No, don't punt it like a football. It's not
Kick
good.
the kitty.
It's not like the brother from South Park.
Yeah.
Not like that. I just mean just like
Stan.
get, like
Get the baby.
your feet move. Don't try to go around it.
Yeah.
And if it's gonna come in your way, then your foot hits it, and it's gonna be like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
But those things are fine. I watched this one cat, like it was climbing a thing. It was like one of its little like cat whatever things. I think
Tower?
maybe we got it in mailbag. I can't remember where the hell it came from. And it like somehow like it fits onto a cardboard like piece, but that piece like broke off, so it just comes right off of it now.
Mm-hmm.
So they were climbing it and trying to get to the top or playing whatever they're doing, and the tower fell over, and the little like board that you're supposed to sit on like hit him, and the cat just like ran away. It was fine. It wasn't like "Wah!" or anything. It didn't break anything. That thing looked like it hurt too. Like it made a thud noise. Leon like paused his game, was like looking around.
I
Like,
love
what happened?
it
Like
when
the cat did something.
I love when cats do something like that, but they try to walk it off like it's cool. You know?
They just like
Yeah.
I meant to do that.
Shake their back foot.
But yeah, so I was like, told you if we wouldn't have gotten the cats, you wanted cats, now you broke your arm. This is what happens.
You're such a loving husband.
If we didn't have that cat, we'd be killing this boss and WoW.
Yeah.
But you did.
We did kill it, yeah, so. Yeah, and then like, she still keeps trying to play. And I'm like, well, I mean, I guess it's better now than what it was the day after
Sure.
it occurred.
I get you.
So I don't know.
Eric, you ready for your story now?
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, absolutely.
The most important thing, I remember you saying, like, you had something about Return of Jedi.
I do have something about Return of the Jedi. And I'll go ahead and say it. So I deep dive into Return of the Jedi, and it's the beginning of the movie. It's during the Jabba Palace, and then we go into the Katana, which is the sail barge.
Okay.
And then, Luke does the signal to R2. He throws the lightsaber. Luke catches it.
Yeah.
And stuff is happening.
Sure.
And there's a guy on the sail barge that shoots at the it's called a Bantha 2 skiff barge, the thing that they're on.
Sure.
And it explodes. Chewie gets gravely injured in this scene. Did you know this?
No.
Chewie is gravely injured in this scene, and no one's ever noticed.
Oh.
There's a split second where Chewie, like, the shot is from his leg up to his face, and he's going, ah, and it's bloody. And Han goes, Chewie, are you hit? Where? And then Chewie stays seated the entire rest of the battle. That's why he's like, look out, it's Boba Fett. It's not like, that's the reason that he's not like, get out of the way, Han, I'll take care of this. It's because he's gravely injured.
Huh.
He has a terrible, terrible wound on his left leg, I believe.
Damn.
And then, and if you really look into it, like there's a cut scene of Return of the Jedi that takes place right after that scene. Mm-hmm. And it's in a snowstorm, and they're going to, or not a snowstorm, a sandstorm, and they're going to the Falcon. Chewie has a cast, like, bandage on his leg and is being held by Lando and Luke. Like, and they made a goddamn toy called Injured Chewie.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't find out about it through the toy.
Okay.
No, I didn't have this toy. But
I didn't
I'm
have
saying
this
is, like, when you watch it, you are 100% watching Luke be badass.
Yeah.
And then you're waiting for Luke to do his force kick. And you're not thinking at all that why isn't Chewie doing anything? He's not shooting, nothing. The only thing he does do is he like kind of crawls over and grabs Han's legs when he's about ready to fall, because this guy almost got his leg blasted off. And I've watched this movie 500 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
When I'm watching this one and I'm pausing every second to see, like, all right, what'd they say? Who fell in? How many people have fallen in the pit of Carcoon?
It's like you're playing Where's Waldo with every frame.
Exactly.
See it?
And
yeah, I'm looking at it right here, and like, it's Boba Fett's on the platform with him, and they're being shot at, and Han and Chewie both fall.
Yeah.
And then when they're getting up, Chewie's like, ah!
If you put it on your screen, Aaron, I can show the people.
Yeah, put it on your screen. So this, for any Star Wars fan, if you be honest, if you have noticed this before, like, tell other people, because no one knows.
Damn, I'm trying to close everything.
Everybody's always just not paid attention to that one part.
All right, you have it there.
I do.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna
Am I
play
supposed to
here.
see it?
He gets he falls right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when he gets up right here, oh no, I'm getting wrapped up. And then right here, you
Oh.
can see
Chewie
the
grabs
blood.
his
He's
leg,
like,
and it's
shit,
bloody.
it hurts so
Yeah,
bad.
you're right.
And then,
Right there,
and then
the
it
blood.
and then it goes in the rest, and you don't really see.
You don't, but Chewie stays seated the entire time. Why would the mighty Chewbacca just be like, hey, you guys handle Boba Fett, you handle everybody else?
Yeah, that's true.
It's crazy shit. But no, the force kick is what I care about.
Huh.
And that's why you have like Han Solo taking out Boba Fett with like Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
That's why
where?
Chewie's screaming at him.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
not- he's
Boba
not
Fett's
try-
behind you!
He's not trying to go get Boba Fett or anything.
Yeah.
You just remember, you heard it here first.
Dang.
Return of the Jedi. You'll never not watch it the same. You'll always be
Damn it,
like,
Eric,
oh,
you're spoiling
motherfucker.
it here. We could have made a video. We could have had a big giant red circle.
You're right.
Could have got 1 million views.
Billy, who usually edits the
The one
podcast
thing about Star
highlights, can
Wars.
make this a podcast highlight. Guys, go watch the podcast. Every 3 o'clock. every
Can we
Thursday.
have a giant red arrow with a circle? Like
Yeah.
the thing in Star Wars you never knew, but
Yeah.
like it's showing like Princess Leia and it's circling
Dude,
like
yeah, let's do that. We'll have a really clickbait title. We'll have like Ryan Johnson like crying and being angry. That gets a lot of views. And we'll somehow blame Kathleen Kennedy.
This makes it even worse that Chewie didn't get a medal.
even worse. He
Yeah.
gets it later though.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
eventually.
You got a Purple Heart for this.
Yeah. Anyway, so that is the part of Return of the Jedi you never noticed. And I see those videos all the time, like, something in Star Wars you never noticed. I'm like, motherfucker, I
Yeah.
noticed this. But I never noticed that.
No, whenever we did it last time and gave you the trivia, I looked at like hardest Star Wars trivia ever,
Yeah.
and it's like I know this shit.
Sure,
he's
I
gonna
guess,
know.
Yeah.
You know what? I forget who I was talking to, and I was like, "How come in the Valentine's Day trivia kind of questiony things, Eric got asked Star Wars questions that he knows and is studying about.
Yep.
Rick got asked wrestling questions that he loves and watches and adores, and I got asked shit that I have no idea how the hell I'm supposed to even know it, because it wasn't even based on a knowledge base I had. It was how the hell you don't know this and making fun of me.
Yeah.
Even I thought it was unfair,
Like
but
what?
I laughed at the premise because it is funny.
Yeah.
But what I did was I gave Eric the hardest of the hard. I gave you the easiest of the easy.
He's right.
I mean,
So that's how it was fair.
if I took something that you don't care about and asked you about, like questions about it, Rick, answer these questions about, I don't know, in Star Wars Episode 1 trivia. Answer these questions.
I mean,
Rick.
I've seen it. At least once.
I'd be like, yeah, you could probably get a lot of the questions. Some of the questions.
Bob was like, "How do you not know Bad Luck Brian?"
What the hell's a bad luck, Brian?
Yeah, that's an older one.
You need to ask me about makeup or something.
Sure, there you go.
Yeah.
Makeup. I need to find like a category of something that Rick just doesn't. It's not that you hate it, you just don't care. You know?
Sure. Or I wasn't even aware it existed.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of
Like, it's
thing.
not like I hate memes. I just don't care to know. And then
Yeah.
I'll see something like, oh, that's funny. Like, I'll hear about the General Grievous, a collection to my collection of collections, or what, you know, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh, it's funny. I love it.
Will make a collection to my collections.
Yeah.
So, I like that kind of stuff.
Well, other than
But because of those quizzes, Calvin's got a lot of exercises.
yeah, he does.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he should get on those
I did
throughout the
forget.
podcast.
So we did
instead
let
of saving
Calvin
them
know
towards
what
the end.
he had missed. And
Yeah.
we also let him know what he had gained because of all those people's generous donations to the
Yes!
American Heart Association.
Yes.
We will be having. We don't know exactly when right now. We have to fit it into the schedule, but we will be reacting to some version of Stargate. Calvin has to let us know.
Yeah. We're gonna be watching the definitive edition, I believe. There's like
I wonder what version I've seen.
well, there's the original VHS version,
Uh-huh.
which is like 140 some minutes, and then there's like the director's cut, which has like 8 minutes of scenes in it, and that's the version we'll be watching. But like the definitive is the director's cut, but higher resolution.
Okay. On Laserdisc.
They actually did release it on Laserdisc.
Bet they did.
Yeah.
Well, that was the movie that was selected and voted on, and did some good. So
Did some
Yes.
Indeed.
So
We
thank you,
appreciate
all of you guys. Even though I wasn't here, I appreciate you to no end.
yeah.
You got heart.
But even though you weren't here, you also got some exercises.
Yeah, I pay a dear price for this.
I wonder what quiz I would have made for Calvin if he had been there.
Survival tips.
Maybe.
Maybe like.
I mean, that's not like, I don't know. There's like lots of things that you can do. It's not like one correct answer,
Sure.
right?
Well, I mean,
Sometimes there's a most correct answer.
yeah, well, no, I mean, it
yeah.
depends on the question.
Or
Like,
at
if I
least-
was like, here, would you rather have this apple or battery acid? Like, there's only one right answer.
Like,
Well, what am I doing with the item?
Eating it.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, there's
In order
probably
to
only-
survive.
yeah, an apple.
I'll do a quiz like that.
Yeah, but we'll make it like
That's an easy
about
one.
Hard.
elements and
Would you rather eat a banana or these tacks? You know, like, what? Yeah.
No, I need
This
the
is an
tacks.
easy quiz.
Like
Save
Tic
them for later.
Tacs?
I got 7 out of
Yeah.
7 right.
I like Tic Tacs.
oh, Tic Tacs keeps
Well,
his
Calvin,
breath
you
fresh.
see, in survival training, if you swallow tacks, no, I don't know. Like, it'd just be like, it sounds silly now.
So maybe
could be
survival
guns.
tips. Maybe like British television shows no one's ever watched.
Like a Red Dwarf trivia thing.
Or Blackadder, or
Quiz of Nicolas Cage.
No, you know what it would be? And Calvin, don't get offended by this. We would give you questions that you absolutely don't know the answer of, and you have to
it's multiple
you have
choice.
to convince me that you know it.
it's like a, what's that party game? Is it Boulder Dash?
Whatever it is.
Where like you're giving a definition to a word that doesn't exist, and you have to convince the other person that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Eric's idea though.
Yeah. I think we could make a game out of this.
Yeah. There's
Like,
so
you
many
got to
times.
convince me that, no, that's where that guy's from. I'm like, oh, maybe that's where that guy's from. And then everybody in the comments is like, Eric, you had it right before Calvin convinced you not to.
It's happened so many times. Calvin says it with like such conviction or something that it's just like, well, that must be it.
That could be a fun game.
That could be fun.
Like a game of deception. Anyway, other than Return of the Jedi, the Revelation, I guess I did have a better part of the week.
Yeah.
I did get engaged this week
In combat.
in combat.
In lunch.
If you redefine combat to love,
Yeah.
yeah,
Love is a battle.
For some reason, I hate the way you said "live." Just made me cringe inside
So
and out.
I mean, Jancy and I had talked about getting engaged for a long time.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's good too.
Yeah,
it's
and,
bad to have surprise proposals.
In terms of like, hey, I'm going to, spend some money and buy a ring. I'm not necessarily the person that's like, you better like this design because that's what you're getting, So we actually, she was the one that, told me what she liked,
Yeah,
and we went down to a jeweler and talked
gave her
about
the
it
one
and
ring.
stuff. Yeah. So, but she had no idea that I had actually gotten it. All she knew was that it's custom made. That's being made, And I had kind of said like, I think they said like 3 to 6 weeks in terms of like getting it back. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah, but it was only 1 week,
No, I did the exact same thing to Carmen.
Yeah.
The ring that I got her that we
Yeah.
decided on and picked out and stuff, it was being custom made.
So I mean, all we really knew is that we were wanting to get engaged soon, just because she wants to be engaged while one of her grandparents is still living, and so I knew that was that needs to be this year, not next 3
And
years.
before the locust getter.
Exactly, but it's not necessarily a
that
rush
this year?
generally, because it's not like we're gonna get married in the next 6 months, because everything's still shut down and we want to be able to be unrestricted and stuff. So there's no problem waiting, but the opportunity of not just Valentine's Day, but our 4-year anniversaries, the 13th, so I was like, that's going to be, and I think that she had the idea too, that was going to be the case, but she told me later that she thought, oh, he's probably going to get like a aluminum foil and make it to a ring, because like,
Get one out of a quarter machine.
because like this happened on the weekend, and on like Wednesday maybe or Thursday, she was like, did Baker and Baker ever call you back about the ring? And I said, no, they said they're still working on it. And then that day that I proposed, she said, like, should we go down there or something to see if anything is done? And I said, no, let's not bother them. And she said later, she was like, does he not care about this? But I was trying to like get her to like, don't think about it,
Stop asking.
So we
See, you need to give that answer of like, well, I talked to them and they
Yeah.
said they need another couple weeks.
well, it's gonna take a bit,
Yeah.
But anyway, so
Jancy's definitely a follow-upper.
oh yeah, Jancy, when she gets something done, she gets it done as soon as she
Yeah.
can get it done, So anyway, we got on Saturday night we got dinner from the Buckley house. Really nice dinner. Brought it home, set it up in the living room. It was a really nice time. But before dinner, I said like, hey, come over here. Got down on one knee, and I said, I asked her, and then I said, this will be the last time I'll ever lie to you. I already got the ring, so it was a good moment.
Then she was blinded.
Yeah, because yeah.
Dude, that thing, yeah. It was
I
like,
showed these guys before it happened, but the box that the jeweler that I got it from, it has this LED light like perfectly. So when you open that box, it shines off the stone into your eyeballs, and you're like, oh,
it makes it look like the stone is bright.
yeah.
And I was
it's
like,
glowing.
what the hell? And I was like, oh, there's a light in
Yeah.
here. But when you first open that, it's like,
You're like, oh,
I didn't get to see it in
Yeah.
the ring box.
So
That's cool.
anyway, it was a good moment. And yeah, of course she then asked me like, the only reason I'll say yes, or the only way I'll say yes, is if you pick Star Wars over me. So anyway, we broke up. No, I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding. She said yes, and we're very, very happy.
What's
That's
your
awesome.
thoughts on Ewoks?
Yeah. Huh? She likes the Ewoks. Poor Jan.
She's in chat.
Anyway, it was a good moment.
So, see, I was waiting for you to come in here and be like, well, Jancy and I are no longer boyfriend and girl. Well, congratulations.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was Obi surprised?
Obi was surprised.
Okay.
He was really just kind of waiting for us to start dinner. He's like, all right, this is nice, but these are some smells I've never smelled. Like it was fresh crab in his crab cakes, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he had never had crab before, so he was just like, nice, make with the food. And so we made with the food.
Made with the food.
Yep.
Good stuff. Have you looked at like wedding rings at all?
No.
Okay.
We haven't made any kind of decisions or thought about that kind of thing. You know, who knows when actually, you know, we'll decide on a date or, you know, I'm not, you know, we've talked about it a bit, but it's not, we're both very, like, not big party people, you know? So don't be surprised if, like, I just come into work today and we've gone to Tunisia to get married at the Lars homestead in the middle of the desert.
Gosh.
That's what Jancy would want.
That's what she would want.
With those burned corpses in the background. Gotta make it authentic.
Oh my God.
No, we delayed it. 12 cat.
Well, I hate sand. She's like Anakin.
She's like Anakin. That's why I love her.
You grew up on an island.
I mean, Anakin grew up in a desert too.
He did.
Still hated
I
it.
did.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Exciting times.
Mm-hmm. So I do believe that makes me and Calvin are both engaged then.
Yep.
Not to each other.
No.
You
mean-
sure?
I could do
Damn
worse.
Ohio and their laws.
Yeah.
Why do you think all of us have beards?
Huh?
You don't get it?
I guess.
How was the food?
Oh, it was really good.
I don't think I've ever eaten from the Buckley House.
I hadn't either. I just saw that they were doing some kind of like Valentine's Day special thing, you know? And I picked it up from there. It's just straight up a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you walk in, there's the
That's
stairs.
the one on Front Street, right?
It's super
Yeah.
echoey. Is its biggest problem.
Yeah.
When you're inside.
I mean, they had a lot of people there and stuff like that, like actually eating in, but, you know, we don't eat in anywhere until who knows when. But I just went and picked it up. I had ordered it, you know, earlier that day. But we had crab cakes for appetizers. I had rack of lamb, and she had like a chicken pasta dish. And then for dessert, I had a strawberry cream something or other, and she had a something too.
Yeah, I like
Some
something.
kind of crumbly base with something.
I've had a rack of lamb before.
Rack of
It's
lamb.
okay.
I love lamb.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's my favorite,
No?
but it's okay.
Hmm.
You just,
How do you get it cooked?
I don't know. They just cooked it.
You know, you get it like medium rare.
I think it's always like a rare.
You don't
right?
want it.
You don't
Yeah,
cook,
but you don't want to overcook.
You never cook lamb too far. So
Yeah,
I
you don't wanna
figured
cook it too far.
Whenever they cooked it, I figured it's just like this is how they cook it.
Maybe they cooked it wrong.
I mean,
'Cause you bite into it. For me, at least, I've never had a bad lamb.
sure. Mine's not necessarily like mine's more the flavor of it. I
Yeah.
don't know if I like lamb. Like it's okay. But I think
Gotcha.
I'd rather have chicken or beef or something.
Gotcha.
It doesn't taste like chicken. Lamb doesn't.
It does. It does not.
So I don't know. My more experimental like food stuffs have been like House of Wines and those kind of places where I'm like, what do these places have? That's
Yeah. They have
different
lamb
and
there,
fancy.
don't they? Don't they have a lamb dish? At
They
House of
did
Wines?
before when I've gone.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a long time now.
Yeah.
But one of my last like dinners with Melanie was at the House of Wines. And
Yeah.
I did a Valentine's Day one there maybe last year before everything went all crazy. I forget.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good.
Mhm.
They had like a 4-course meal or something where like you got like a bisque and then you got food, then you got more food, then you got dessert. All the while you got a special card where you could just go over to the wine vending machine and just fill up. Melanie was just getting wine and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's like a all you can drink.
It's not all you can drink. So you get like a card, and you put, I think they put money on it or something like that. And you go over and you
It's
put
like a certain
you
amount
put
of
the
like a
card
voucher.
into this machine that has like 6 or 8 wines in it, and you can pick like quarter glass, half glass, like how much of what you want. So you can go up and pay like maybe it's $1 for like a little bit of a glass kind of thing that you can like try all of them, and then you can choose more on the ones you really like and stuff. So it was kind of cool.
Neat.
Oh, neat. So yeah,
Whoa. Neat.
Eric, I don't know how to follow up an engagement. Like that's like a bigger deal, and all I have is like, well, I played Pokemon. Been doing that. Still doing Nuzlocking.
Yep. Well, Basden said in chat, Perseverance has entered Mars' atmosphere and parachute deployed.
Oh, has it happened? I knew it was happening today.
Mars Perseverance has landed, says Cash.
Has it landed?
Okay.
Awesome.
Neat.
Parachute deployed.
Confirmed touchdown.
That's weird to think about. I never really thought about parachutes deployed in like other planets.
Yeah, if they have an atmosphere, it'll
You
work.
know?
Yeah.
If they have any kind of
I mean, I suppose
atmosphere.
some of
gonna
them.
It's not
land
breathable.
Like the
Like it probably doesn't
probe,
work
the
on
probe
Moon,
droid
right?
on Hoth.
No, there's no atmosphere on the moon.
I just picture like rockets just
Yeah.
like slowing their propel.
Now, I think that new rover has like drones that come off of it and actually will like fly in the atmosphere as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
Now, there's like a CG rendering of a bunch of stuff that it does. Like it is going to, like it can take samples like deep Earth, Mars core samples or whatever, but I don't believe there's any way of actually getting them back. It might have some kind of way of analyzing things, but it's really only made for like maybe one day we'll go get it.
Like
And
a
then we
laser
have
mass
the
spectrometer or
samples, you
something
know?
built in.
Okay.
But as of right now, there's no like plan to be able to collect the samples. It's just that hey, if you need them, there they are.
That was which samples?
like ground samples, ice
From
samples
Mars, though?
from
Is that what
Mars.
you
Yeah.
Because didn't recently we collected a sample from like a asteroid or something? Wasn't there some kind of video where
Yeah.
like it crashed in? It's like, "Pow, we
Yeah.
got a sample, bitch.
But like
let's
with
go."
an asteroid, like you can easily just leave an asteroid, whereas Mars, you got to have enough fuel to actually take off again.
Right.
You know,
So,
and that's a lot harder than
So
the
we're
moon or an
collecting
asteroid.
samples so that at some point we can land and then take off again. To
The idea is
retrieve
a
the
future mission will be able to just collect that thing, you know,
Yeah.
rather than like going down, getting the samples themselves, and then taking off again. I think that's the idea, you know.
It's kind of like, darn, what are they called? Like you dig a hole in the ground, you bury some stuff in it, and then you go years later and dig it back
Oh
up.
yeah, like
Time
a
capsule.
Time capsule.
yeah, like a capsule.
Yeah.
That's right.
Uh,
Dogbone.
Perseverance is a NASA Mars rover that will land today. It has landed. The rover will search for past life on Mars and collect soil and rock samples for future return to Earth.
Future.
So maybe it's just banking them and recording where they were collected.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Neat.
When's Tom Cruise go to space? Isn't that a thing still?
I mean, technically, we're all in space, man. It's disappointed me. I don't look at you 1 year.
1 year.
Aaron, can you go into the live podcast suggestions? My laptop isn't hooked up. There's some Valentines in there that I wanted to show off.
Valentine's, huh?
Speaking of Valentine's Day. But I'll go over some other news.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited about the Mortal Kombat movie. We watched that trailer today.
We did. The reaction to that's already up.
That was a highlight of the week.
We had a lot of fun with that.
Sure.
Is it those ones?
It's been a couple weeks since we've done a podcast. There's been a lot of
casting news.
a lot of casting news, a lot of different stuff. The most exciting casting news I found was the casting for the Last of Us HBO show.
Mm-hmm.
Which, have you heard anything about it, Calvin?
The Last of Us. I've heard.
HBO. I think it's the HBO show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard castings
Yeah.
and stuff. I think like 2.
Yeah,
don't know
I
of
think
any
they've only
others.
released 2 so far.
I just because that news came out while I was on vacation, and I figured you guys would either talk or do reactions and stuff to it while I was gone.
Yeah.
So
No, it came out 2 weeks ago, but we didn't have a podcast last time. So, it was exciting news that we're going to have Pedro Pascal playing Joel in The Last of Us, which at first I was like, I think that's a pretty good get. And then I was thinking, man, is that guy going to be typecast for the reluctant father figure? But at least he'll be able to show his face a lot more in this one.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, and then Ellie is being played. I can't find her name right this second. What is the actress's name that played Shireen Baratheon in Game of Thrones?
Bella Ramsey?
Yeah, that sounds right. Her name is Ramsey. That's
Yeah.
right. So she's going to be playing Ellie.
I loved her in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she was really good. It's been a
Her name
couple
wasn't-
years now,
Yeah.
too. So
She was who in Game of Thrones? Who was she?
not Shireen. Shireen is...
Yeah.
She was... man, why am I blanking on
It was
her name
Mormont.
right now?
Liana Mormont.
Liana
right?
Mormont, not
Yeah.
Shireen Baratheon.
Yeah.
Liana
Oh,
Mormont.
the little
Mormont.
badass
Little
girl?
bear.
Yeah. Little
Sorry,
bear.
all the Star Wars knowledge have been jamming in my head.
Told
That's
you,
one of
man.
the
Been
things that I've
pushing and
lost now.
displacing all your knowledge.
Gotta make room.
Gosh, you
Yeah,
better
Little
not.
Bear Mormont.
That better not happen to your like Lord of the
No,
Rings.
I
and
bet you,
Harry Potter
the Shireen
knowledge.
Baratheon actress was really good as well, so I wouldn't feel bad about that.
Yeah.
What was that, Calvin, about my Lord of the Rings?
I said that better not happen to your Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter knowledge too.
That
Just
stuff's-
getting displaced
That's
and
pretty solid.
unrooted.
Yeah, that's pretty solid for me. Game of Thrones is recent compared to that.
I hope it's good. Hope it's a good
Yeah,
show.
me too. I mean, I wonder what they're going to do to separate themselves from just a retelling of the show, even though it will be, a retelling of the movie. Or, I'm sorry, the game, I should say. But, one of these things about these, a lot of these new shows is a lot of them are releasing week by week, not all at once. So when you have the week by week model, you can generate hype for far longer than you can just for the week something comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, it can still be pretty big, but it just stays in the public consciousness a lot longer. And in my opinion, it's just more successful. But, with something as big as The Last of Us, are you going to be kicking yourself in the foot when you have all these mysteries and ideas and reveals planned that, well, I can easily go look that up, It's not as easy to do that for, like, The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how much it hurt The Witcher, because those
True.
are all based off from the stories.
Yeah.
So, like, you have the people coming in who love the games, but those game stories are different than the stories that are being told in the Netflix show, because those are based off from the books.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
true. But also, I mean, that it all happened all at once, so everybody could just watch all the episodes that they
True.
wanted. There's no, there's
Speculation.
no like temptation to stop watching an episode and then go look something up. You're just going to be able to experience that season at your own pace.
True.
But with the artificial break of waiting a week, which again I think is the better way of doing it, I think that you're going to have a lot of articles being like, the real story behind Ellie, everything you don't know, and it's just video game stuff,
Yeah, but I mean, that happens with anime all the time.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm sure there's a lot of people enjoying Attack on Titan who have been
I mean, that is
able
true.
to stay
Yeah.
away from the spoilers.
Yeah. But you also have a lot of people that, I mean, I do see it. People very upset that they got spoiled because someone put a thumbnail image
True.
on there with a big red arrow and a circle, and it's a giant spoiler on the thumb, So you
Yeah.
got to be careful. But I mean, like right now, WandaVision is going on, and you get inundated with like, I think it's the devil, and I'm like, I don't know if it's the devil. It could be, I guess, but no one knows yet, you
Yeah.
know. Whereas if this was being adapted from a Wanda Maximoff comic, you might know.
And, with The Last of Us, it's hard either way, right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't follow it exactly,
Yeah.
people are going to be upset.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do, and that's a story that's supposed to be told in a video game in an interactive setting, like,
Exactly.
it might not work as well
Yeah.
in a television thing, so you'll
Yeah.
make people mad that way possibly too.
Mm-hmm.
Be interesting to see.
And then someone in the chat does talk about like The Boys. The Boys is television show. It's still great, and there are elements that are left from the comics, but there's also some that are completely different from
Yeah.
the comics.
Yeah.
So that might be the way to go. Like, The Walking Dead did this right from a comic book. Like it follows it and then it doesn't, and it's just a different story at that point. And some people enjoy that, some people don't, but it was successful at the very least.
You get this didn't happen in the comic.
Yeah.
And then people were mad and whatever.
But what's
well,
like the,
it's also like Final Fantasy VII Remake
yeah.
too. Like, it is a remake, but then there's a few parts in there that are different.
Mm-hmm.
It's handled very interestingly.
What's in terms of a video game franchise to television, like what are some of the best or examples of that being done well?
Examples
well.
of it already being done?
Yeah.
As a TV show, though?
Yeah.
I mean, there's like the Super Mario Brothers Super Show and Super Mario Brothers 3.
Sure.
Which were okay.
Yeah.
Super Mario World. Sonic's been pretty good.
Sonics are probably the best ones.
Okay.
I can't think of any live action ones that have been done.
Live action
But,
television
like-
show. Like, was there any Halo? Wasn't there a Halo series coming out or something? Or has that not come out yet?
There's been various
Wasn't there a Halo animated series?
Yeah.
yeah, there was an animated series, and there was it's all CG anyway. So, what's live action? And what's animated?
Sure.
You know?
It's like The Lion King, right?
Yeah, I know there were some. I feel like there were some live action. They might have just been like fan projects or whatever
Yeah.
on YouTube, but I can't remember what they were called.
I can't think of any live action ones. I can think of a handful of animated things that have been done.
Yeah.
And even recently they have the Castlevania that's been done. But you can go back as far as Rick said,
Yeah.
Sonic, Mario,
Pac-Man.
Pokemon,
But
Pac-Man.
Earthworm
is something
Jim.
like The Last of
Yeah.
Us, is that kind of unprecedented in the sense that The Last of Us is already such a cinematic experience already that's live action and gritty and not a cartoon,
Sure. It's
is that something that, will translate well to another medium? That's
It's
so
doing
close
the
to
Uncharted movie, right?
Yeah.
That's already very, I feel, cinematic in the way
It
the
is.
story's being told and stuff. But I don't know. Could you imagine is there a point in doing it to something like Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, Until Dawn, where those are already very story-oriented types of things where you choose and you can change the story the way you you play, versus if you just made a TV show about those kind of things, you don't really have any options. You're just watching what story they choose to tell. You know?
The Last of Us, its bread and butter is its character interaction, and it's I love moments of gameplay, but I also love moments where I'm just literally walking and listening to two characters talk. Whereas my favorite moments in something like Uncharted, it isn't the spectacle, it's that I feel like the spectacle is happening to me, not that I'm watching it. You know?
Yeah.
So will that translate well to television or movies with the Tom Holland Uncharted films that are going to be happening,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And then the thing with that too is how much of those do they follow?
Yeah.
And how much of those should they follow? Should you go the same way the games do that people enjoy, or should you go a different route?
With Uncharted?
With any of them really, as a whole, should you tell the same story in Last of Us that's told in Last of Us already? Or should it be different? Or should it you have those characters there but you're following Resident Evil, for example, they told similar stories in some aspects,
Yeah.
but then they changed a whole bunch, and the main character you follow isn't in any of the games.
I get you.
Is that the way that things should go, or is it more like Mortal Kombat, where you're following the main characters in the storyline, even if the story's a little different?
Uncharted, I think they might have made a good decision in casting someone like Tom Holland who's younger, and you can play in the Uncharted world that currently exists, and it's just a younger Drake. I mean, when we meet Drake, he's not like the spring chicken,
Sure.
He's like a middle-aged guy that does some crazy stuff. And he gets older throughout, but I mean, I don't know how old is Drake in the first Uncharted game. Is he 30?
Yeah, I don't know.
33 or
sure.
something, but the Tom Holland could play early 20s Drake for a movie or two and still fit in that pretty well.
Yeah.
Whereas something with Last of Us here, the way they're casting these characters, I can't imagine they're not just going to be doing the movie.
It's just the same
games.
story that they've already done?
I don't
Or
know.
do you change it at all? And if you do change it, will it make people angry?
Yeah.
If you go with Tom Holland as the Drake and all that kind of stuff, you could tell stories of Nathan Drake, but not taking place in the same game time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the
where they
first
kinda
game he
connect
was
together.
31 already.
So you could do stuff like that too. The Mortal Kombat movie that we have coming out looks like it has characters from the game, but maybe you follow the path of someone not in it in a more Resident Evil style thing, which a lot of people don't enjoy the way Resident Evil went. And then even Resident Evil itself was just we're gonna spectacle the later movies and just make them things that are happening, And it wasn't really about the story and stuff because they already kind of just went off base with everything. So I don't know what the right answer is. There hasn't really been great video game adaptations for the most part into, especially live action. I feel. I think animated You know, like we had the Sonic movie.
Well, even
That was okay.
the Resident Evil animated movies are much better
Oh yeah, those are really good.
than the live action.
I enjoy it. You know, like one of the first times Melanie really met Leon was in I think Degeneration, and she was like, "Oh, he's kind of a cool character," and that's kind of like what stemmed a little bit of like we could call him Leon instead of Leonardo, you know, because we already were talking about Leonardo
With your son, yeah.
Yeah, with my son. So I don't know. Animation, you can just do more, and I think you can make it connect easier with video games when you take it into live action format. We have so many live action video game adaptations that just fall flat.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing too is like a lot of video games are not necessarily adaptations, but they're inspired from movies and TV shows.
That happens. I mean, Metal Gear Solid has different inspiration and even nods to other games and other movies. And stuff, you know?
And like, you know, Contra and Castlevania, you know,
Aliens and stuff in there.
Yeah, like,
and
you know,
whatnot, and
all these things have influences from them, so it's weird for them to then go back to the original medium
sure.
with the same sort of influences.
If you make a Contra game, should the creatures look very what were they called? Xenomorphs?
Yeah.
Right? Should they look like xenomorphs or should they look different? Because a lot of them were based off of what xenomorphs look like. So I don't know, but hopefully they do good with that. They're also working on a Borderlands movie where they've supposedly they're supposed to be having Jack Black voicing Claptrap.
I did hear that.
Really?
Yep, I saw that.
A lot of
Cool.
big names in a movie like that, right? What else has been?
Let me see who else is supposed to be on.
Not Sigourney Weaver. Man, why am I blanking? What's the girl's name from True Lies?
Kate Blanchett, Jamie Lee
Oh,
Curtis,
Jamie Lee
Jamie Lee
Curtis.
Curtis is
Kevin
gonna be-
Hart are all people that have been said to be in this movie. But yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis is one of them. Kate Blanchett is supposed to be in there as Lilith, which I think was like one of the siren people, one of the magical people.
Sure, yeah.
So, but I mean, just because they have big names in them too, hopefully they still come out okay. But it doesn't mean too much necessarily.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but there's a obscure Super Nintendo game that a movie's being made off from called The Wizard of Oz.
That's not a Rick. That was a.
No, they're remaking The Wizard of Oz.
They're remaking The Wizard
Again?
of Oz. I feel
Direct.
like I've heard about that, and that was like 5 years ago, and then nothing happened.
It's got a director, Nicole
Yep.
Castle, who directed Watchmen.
Oh,
Watchmen the series? Because Zack Snyder directed Watchmen. What
It
Watchmen?
says Nicole Castle, quote, Watchmen.
She must have
quote.
directed some episodes of the show, I would say.
Let me see if it says. But it's gonna be a fresh take on Dorothy in the Land of Oz.
You know, I don't need a fresh take of Dorothy in the Land of Oz. I
yeah.
like the classic take. I don't know.
Castle recently won an Emmy and a DGA award for HBO's Watchmen as
Okay.
executive producer and director of several episodes.
Sure, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm open to being entertained by things, you know, but it's going to take a really good trailer, I guess, to get me in the theater or, you know, not a pandemic. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I need to read the books.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how different
I mean, they made
the
Wicked,
the
right?
movie is from the books.
Like, Wicked's the play that takes place in the Land of Oz.
I thought you said Wicket.
No, Wicked.
They made Wicket.
Wicked.
And there are also, like, a lot of books, too,
Yeah.
in the Wizard of Oz series. So, like, if you wanted to restart from the beginning and cover all those books, like, if there are huge fans of those books that want to see the rest of them made, like,
Yeah.
I feel like you might need to start fresh rather than build off from the original movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, so much of the charm of Wizard of Oz is in the time it was made, like Technicolor, like that. Like you can only do that then, you
Yeah.
know. Like the switch from black and white to color. There were many people that was the first time they watched colored anything when they saw Wizard of Oz, and it's just oversaturated and it's so much color. Like you'll never get that feeling again. That's what
Well,
that's the magic is, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they were trying to make up for black and white, so they had to make the colors so distinct from
Yeah.
each other to make it look
It's like when
different.
It's like when games first went to 3D, right? When you went from Super Nintendo to N64, like it was such a game changer and everything's like, whoa, look at this. But now you go back to it now and you're like, it doesn't look that great. You
It's
know,
like no one's ever
it's not
like.
as-
Has anyone ever remade Citizen Kane? You know, like every film professor in the world's gonna be like, don't do that. It's a classic. You know, it's the first modern movie.
But they remade Psycho.
That's true.
Did you
Shot
guys
for
ever see
shot
this?
almost.
Shot for shot
Did you guys ever see the sequel? Like there was a sequel movie to
of Citizen Kane.
not Citizen of Wizard of Oz.
Return to Oz. Yeah,
I don't know if Citizen Kane ends with where you can have a sequel.
Return to Oz is a creepy,
Return of Rosebud.
scary movie for a kid.
Like I remember that. I remember that more than I remember Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Like I don't really remember I don't remember watching Wizard of Oz. I remember watching Return.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like there's like the guys on the wheels and stuff, and
Yeah.
it was just a different movie and yeah. And Wizard.
There's that show
was the
Oz
sequel,
about
right?
prison. There's a lot of bad stuff in that.
The what?
You ever watch Oz, the prison show?
Oh,
No.
It's got
I've watched
it's got a guy
Doctor.
who played Jim Gordon and Harley Quinn.
I've
Isn't
watched
it?
Doctor.
Doctor
Oz.
Oh, Dr. Oz. Isn't he like a charlatan?
Probably.
Allegedly. I don't know.
Like Dr. Phil,
Allegedly.
Dr.
Like,
Oz,
I
Dr.
know that he's been in a lot of like snake oil lawsuits.
Should he have the Fremulon
Fremulon.
thing
Not a
after?
Not a doctor.
But yeah. Dude, I didn't know about the Wizard of Oz thing. You know another thing I didn't know that was coming? I didn't realize they're making a new Gremlins movie.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
I did.
They're making a new Gremlins movie called where to go? I had it here. Called Gremlins: The Secret of the Mogwai. And they've just announced recently that Ming-Na Wen is going to be in it.
Really?
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Ming-Na Wen, BD Wong, and
BD Wong?
Matthew Reese.
Who's Matthew Reese? B.D. Wong is from Doctor Strange. I'm not sure who Matthew Reese.
Oh yes.
Gremlins.
It's a cartoon TV show.
Huh?
It's a cartoon TV show, really?
Yeah. That's
That
what
might
Chat
be
said.
fun. So these are all going to be voice actors.
Yeah, it's
then.
animated.
Oh, so it's not a
interesting.
movie?
All right.
Well, I'm
Well,
not
I didn't
looking
look
up
up
Matthew,
anything yet.
whatever his name is. I'm not looking it up.
He's
Matthew
in The
Weiss.
Americans, A Beautiful
Or Reese,
Day.
rather.
But Ming-Na Wen's going to be in it. You're not excited anymore?
I could be excited as long as it's more Gremlins 2 than Gremlins.
BD Wong was in Jurassic Park as
He's the scientist.
Dr. Wu.
Oh, yeah. He's from Special Victims Unit. Law and Order 2.
He's also Shang in Mulan. So you have Shang and Mulan voicing together again.
No, Wong is just from Doctor Strange. Wong, are you going to my wedding?
That's the name of the character.
His name is Benedict Wong, isn't it?
I think
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I think so. So,
I think so.
but
That-
okay.
that's
Isn't that
correct.
weird? So his
I wonder-
character's name is Wong. His name is Benedict Wong. Benedict Cumberbatch plays Doctor Strange. Like, something's not right here. Something's not adding up. I feel like the flub that I just had when I'm thinking of B.D. Wong from Jurassic Park and then Benedict Wong, it has to be related to my Star Wars input.
I was gonna
Getting rid
say
of
this is
stuff.
all because your memory is fried.
Yeah, it's
Eric.
too fried.
You need to slow down.
But I don't know. I love the Gremlins movie. I'll be interested to see what a animated TV show.
And someone said B.D. Wong played Hugo Strange in Gotham. This is fucking crazy.
What? How's that related?
Doctor
Hugo
Strange,
Strange?
Wong,
Oh, Hugo Strange.
Benedict
Doctor
Wong,
Strange.
Hugo
Okay,
Strange.
Okay. I see where you're going with it.
They got another casting thing too. Donald Glover and Phoebe Waller-Bridge team up for Mr. and Mrs. Smith series on Amazon.
Oh,
okay.
really? Huh.
I can see that. That's an older movie too, right? That was a remake with the Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie thing.
Yeah.
That's what I saw originally.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe that existed even before that movie. Didn't
When I
it?
was saying that was a remake.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
remake.
I mean, so many things that you watched when you were a kid were remakes.
Sure.
You know, like remakes aren't anything new, but a TV show for that. Now, I haven't seen The Americans, but I know a lot of people love The Americans being like a spy show of a couple. I don't know.
Haven't seen it.
I've heard it's really, really good. I've always wanted to watch it, but I can't watch new stuff. Just in case we ever react to it. so-
Contractually not allowed.
I know, yeah.
Can we react to the Gremlins cartoon?
Maybe.
You could watch that.
I heard I don't know if it's any good, but I heard that the I want to call it Little Rock, but that's not it. What's The Rock's new show?
Oh, yeah. Pebble.
I heard
Isn't
it
it-
did a good rating.
Isn't it called the Little Rock?
It's not called Little Rock, is
Isn't
it?
it Little Rock?
No, that was
Little
my
Rock?
name for it.
I thought your name
Young
was
Rock.
Pebble.
Young Rock.
Okay, yeah.
You called it Pebble.
I called it Little Rock.
Little Rock sounds better than Young Rock, honestly.
It does.
Yeah.
Little Rock is a city.
So we should react to Young
Little
Rock?
We're not reacting
watched
to
it yet.
Young Rock.
Maybe.
No, you can if you want.
Yay.
I bet you it gets good views.
Young Rock
Eric, you know what kind of reaction I need from
or
you?
Gremlins?
What?
Apparently there's a big deal. Did you see that, Rick, about McDonald's?
Yeah, I
Did you
did.
see in the listing?
Yeah.
This is
d-
you're drawing out a fat joke, aren't you?
McDonald's.
I don't think I opened it though.
McDonald's is bringing back an old favorite to its menu after customers have revolted. It was a 60-year item that was there that they got rid of and replaced it with some other stuff, and they're bringing it back, Eric.
It was fucking Broughton's chip dip.
I know, Rick. No one's getting that snack. It's gone forever.
Motherfucking
No,
Broughton.
the people that are making it are just remaking Broughton's Chip Dip now. That people that own
It's gone forever.
It's not Broughton's chip dip. It's like
Prairie.
the
No.
last thing I saw that they were just going to like sell Broughton's Chip Dip again. I don't know, but either way, McDonald's. This is from 60 years ago.
No,
No,
no.
it's
They
from
had
the
it on
last
the menu
60
for
years.
60 years, and they removed it in the last so many years.
How many years?
I don't know exactly. It doesn't say.
Fish
when,
fillet.
When it
The
removed.
super size.
no, they're not going to get rid of the fish fillet.
No.
Remember you could get matches from like McDonald's and Burger King.
Matches.
You could, yeah,
Like
you could just grab
matchbooks?
matches off of like,
Oh,
and they
sure.
had like they would have like ashtrays and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Eric, it was
Did that-
extremely popular in the 90s.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you're gonna guess it though.
Spaghetti.
No.
They had spaghetti at one point,
not
and
a-
they had wings at one
They
point.
did. It's not a food though.
It's not
Oh,
food.
it's not.
Oh, is it like Happy Meal toys?
It's High C Orange Lava Burst.
Yeah.
Orange lava burst. I don't want to put that in my mouth.
High C.
That's
this
that's the big thing that people were outraged that it was removed. I don't
Yeah.
really. I kind of remember having High C Orange.
Isn't that just like somewhat carbonated Kool-Aid?
It's not carbonated.
No. Yeah, it's not.
No, it's not carbonated. It's just like a juice.
Yeah.
It is. It's like a weird juice.
It's not very good.
Supposedly, it was replaced in 2017 by Sprite Tropic Berry, and they're
Huh.
bringing it back later this year in June.
Well, Sprite Tropic Berry is
People revolted for
Definitely.
this.
People revolted that High C Orange Lava Burst was removed.
It's ridiculous.
I'm more surprised at the revolt of it being removed
Yeah.
than the surprise of it coming back.
ridiculous. Now bring back my chip dip.
Now bring back my chip dip.
Yeah, I would rather have the spaghetti. Honestly.
Didn't they have like
Maybe-
hot dogs and pizza?
Well, yeah, because we're in Ohio. Ohio is a really good test subject for a lot of different industries, and McDonald's would test certain things, specifically at the Glendale McDonald's, not the one on Pike.
Right.
But like at one point, they had chicken wings, and there was spaghetti, and a whole bunch of different stuff.
You know,
Sometimes
I
I
think
have
the
a spaghetti
reason
hankering. You know?
I think the reason why I thought it was somewhat carbonated is because I mixed it with Sprite, and like the normal
Like an
amount
orange
of
Sprite drink.
yeah.
Meh, that's
And I was like,
possible.
this isn't as carbonated as I thought it would be.
Dude, do you guys remember Health Thief mentioned? I remember when McDonald's had N64 and GameCube systems in the play area. Do you guys remember that?
No,
I remember.
I think so. Yeah.
I remember
yeah.
when they have the tables with the gaming like tablets in them that kids like could occupy themselves.
no.
Yeah,
I know that Jay and Silent Bob
The-
used the movies thing to go on the internet.
Sure, that's unrelated. That's a fake.
No,
news.
I remember though. They had like
But
a 64 controller.
I don't remember it, any McDonald's except for one over in Vienna.
Yeah.
Near where the mall is,
Where the big play thing was, right?
where Hooters used to be, like right next
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
Cheddar's is over that way now. Like is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
right there next to that area? Like yeah, I say Hooters. Everyone's like yeah.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
no, yeah, it's
But no, like
I had a cousin that worked at Hooters.
they had
I've never
N64s
been
there,
in a
and there were like PS3s out or something.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I loved it. I still went. I was like, this is great. They should keep these forever, and they got rid of them.
Yeah, there's no way.
How many hour like you ever spend like an hour and a half playing a game at like Walmart like this
While your mom was shopping.
while your mom's shopping?
Yeah.
You know, and then like, hey Eric, we're gonna leave. I'm like, okay. Because
Yeah.
you spent like an hour playing Mario Kart or something.
I did that the only time I ever went to Toys R Us as a kid.
Yeah.
I played
The only time you
I played
ever
Tom
went to Toys R
Clancy
Us?
Splinter Cell for like 45 minutes straight.
You ever went to Toys R Us once as a kid?
Yeah.
The
was
only
a
time he
mecca.
went to Toys R Us as a kid.
And now they're closed.
He went to the gun range every week.
It's so sad.
But he only went to Toys R Us
And
once.
now they're closed.
And they shut down. He'll never go again.
Man, Toys R Us was
Dude, they had
great.
a great Lego
so mad.
selection.
Yeah. I wish it was still a thing because I would just go in there and buy all the Nerf guns and stuff. I bought more Nerf guns,
I
by
feel
the way.
bad
Aaron.
because like when I
more?
restarted
I bought more.
heavily collecting was like the year Toys R Us shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I
got my
got
Commander Gree. It's a Toys R Us exclusive. You know.
yeah. I don't think I talked about it yet, but I got a birthday present.
Yeah.
That was I said about it in Christmas time. Melanie got me
Were you blindfolded?
the Nerf rival. No, or tied up or any of that
Gotcha.
stuff. But no, the rivals I got right. I think is what it was. The,
Okay, yeah.
The Nerf, like the minigun
minigun?
thing. That was like
Yeah.
da-da-da-da. Melanie got me it was a smaller rivals Nerf gun that has like a 7-bullet clip in it that you cock back and shoot, and it's a Boba Fett one.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. I think I still was in GameStop.
I think it's broken.
No.
We got to send
What?
it back because I
Send it back.
can't get it to shoot. I got to shoot once, and I'm like, okay, so if I do this, I can get to shoot. But it's like I got to cock it back, take out the clip, like take one ball out of the clip, put the ball in, and then the clip in to like it's like the clip's not releasing the ball to.
Is the spring not tensioned enough, like the follower? Is it not pushing up?
Maybe I don't know. But
Because I know a lot of those
messed with
springs,
it.
they're like super gentle so they don't over crush the balls and double feed or anything.
It could be
but-
that. But I like used it for a while, like trying to get it to shoot, and I just couldn't get it. It's sitting like in the van right now to be returned and stuff.
Is it?
I was like, man, it came with a mask. It came with like a Mandalorian patch.
Oh, that's cool.
Like it was pretty cool, but sadly it doesn't work. So I'm pretty sure I'm using it. I was looking up videos of people using it, and I'm like, I'm doing exactly what that guy's doing with that one, and it's just like pow, 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 but I can't get it to shoot nothing.
Aaron, do you have those Valentines up?
Yeah, I've had them open since you asked, but we were talking about other stuff, so I waited.
All right. Let's have a look, and then I'll get into some questions in chat.
You're the Obi-Wan for me.
Bam.
Is that what you're seeing?
Oh, look at the puppy.
He's so hopeful.
Aw. I miss my puppy.
That's adorable.
Obi gets 2.
Hell yeah, he gets 2. Look at
Roses
that.
are red, violets are blue. Skip this shit.
Oh man, I loved when we did this one. This was a social media post, I think, for last year's Valentine's stream, and we just put like a little bit of peanut butter on my face.
Yeah.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'd like you so much I'd play Candyland for you.
Wow.
Is that a thing
That's
you
a
do, Rick?
handsome picture,
Is that a
Rick.
good one?
I like
I haven't
that
met
picture.
anyone I like that much yet.
I quite like
I
that
haven't met
picture.
anyone.
Not even Maggie.
Roses are red, violets are blue. There's only one person I'd let touch my Pokeballs, and that's you.
Who are you looking at?
I don't. There was something going on over here that I was staring at.
Those are your small little glasses, Aaron.
They are.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
And you're,
This
like,
was
your-
at Gus's wedding.
Yeah, that was Gus's wedding. You
Yeah.
have your thin chin strap. It's a good
your
picture, though.
pencil strap.
Yeah.
It's not a pencil.
It's like the it's a width of a pencil.
Okay.
Aaron,
It's
there's
not
a couple,
like penciled on.
There's a couple others in there. They weren't Valentines, but they were like mashups of our Valentine's Day stream.
Oh, there's only 2 of those.
Yeah, there were 2 of them, but I thought one of them was pretty funny
Mm.
in particular.
Ow.
You want to zoom in?
I'm working on it. Here's this one here.
That one.
Oh,
That's
hey,
amazing, the
that
bearded
one
lady.
Works. I like it.
The Greatest Showman. That does work really well, actually.
That one made me laugh.
Today. Oh my God, that's great. I mean, they suck at drawing Kate Winslet, but oh, fantastic. Yeah, right after the Friday stream, which that was another thing from the last couple of weeks. A highlight was the Valentine's Day stream. I had a lot of fun with that, but we did get made up because we did have so much support that people hit that level of me, Rick, and Aaron getting makeup on. But right after that stream, I was like, okay, my eyes kind of hurt from this thing, you know? Like, I never thought about like lifting weight with my eyes.
Sure.
But I was like, how do you take it off? And Jancy grabs it and goes, whoop! I'm like, ah! It's just a sensation I've never felt in my life. I was like, oh my gosh, it just like sent like a chill up my spine.
Of your eyelid being ripped away violently from your skull.
I was like, oh god. And I had to do the other one.
I left and decided to leave it on so Melanie could see it.
Yeah.
But I had to pick up dinner for me and dinner for the kids. So
You
I had
did.
to go to Little Caesars and get food.
Okay.
And then I had to
With
go
the
to,
eyelids in.
and then I had to go to Shogun and get food and stuff too.
Okay.
So I did,
Nice.
I did both of those.
How
and
did
then
that
there.
go? Did anybody notice?
No,
or?
no one really said anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Did
I
you
got
get-
any
Well,
weird
you would have
looks.
had your mask on.
Sure, but
So
you could
just heavy
definitely
lid.
see.
Like the eyes were where
You
the
know,
most of
like-
the makeup was at.
Yeah,
It
I mean there
was.
wasn't a ton here, you know.
Yeah.
Or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So
Huh.
I did do that. I don't know if anyone said anything because I feel like usually what would happen is
Hey, did you go into Shogun and they're all speaking a different language and they all start laughing?
no.
Okay.
Not that occurred. So
Gotcha. It probably happened.
I did call in and place the orders because we were still doing stuff here and whatnot.
Yeah.
So like I left and picked them up, so I wasn't in either of them very long.
Very long.
But you know, I feel like if you saw something or someone that kind of looked strange or whatever, you know, I feel like you don't just start talking right then in front of them.
Yeah.
You would wait and be like, "Was that weird?"
Like
Was
I
that-
was
don't know,
wearing
weird, but
my full.
I was waiting to see if someone said anything or anything, but I held a door open for this old guy, and he didn't seem to. I don't know if he didn't look at me, but he didn't seem to like double take or nothing. So.
Sure.
Yeah, I was wearing my whole like red Zabrak makeup and everything, and I went through 2 drive-throughs, and like I got some like some shocked expressions at first, but nobody really said anything
Really?
to me.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I want to be like, all right,
Wait,
then
Mike-
come. Ah! He's the
Yeah.
devil!
I go through a drive-thru and they're like, "He's back. We don't have anything left."
He's back. They're screaming, not again, please.
They run away from the window like, ah!
Looks like the Fall Guys. like,
Yeah.
It's like, no, mister, we close in 2 hours. We don't have time.
we can't do this.
All right, I'll get into some chat questions unless we have anything else.
Yeah, let's do it.
But there's one more important thing.
Oh, one more.
Eric,
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme is releasing a special limited edition donut to celebrate. They're calling it the Mars donut.
The Mars donut. What's
Yeah.
it? What is it?
It's
What's
I
the
don't- what is
flavors? Tell
Krispy
me.
Kreme's Mars donut celebrates
Red
NASA's
velvet.
Perseverance rover.
Okay.
Perseverance rover.
Perseverance.
Profundity.
And its upcoming landing on Mars.
Do you want to show the chat?
The caramel. I mean, it looks like this. I think.
Okay, there you go.
I can zoom in more.
It looks like.
Like this.
Oh, it's a Mars.
Oh, so it's got like Oreo
Okay.
crumbs and stuff on it.
All these stupid ads on this
Yeah,
site.
look at all those ads, man.
I know.
Fucking ads.
Really?
Um,
You get some premium.
The caramel or caramel dipped and chocolate cream filled donut is topped with a swirl that resembles Mars, and it's even sprinkled with chocolate cookie crumbs for that authentic dusty Martian touch.
How about
Yeah,
that?
it looks good.
How about that?
So that's kind of cool.
All
If
right,
only
well,
we had any Krispy Kremes around here.
we get the Krispy Kreme like truck that goes around different gas stations.
Yeah, but they don't have the
will
specialty
Speedway
donuts.
have it?
Maybe.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I think I
That
don't
would
know.
be
Maybe I'll
good.
have to check around for it. I guess.
Maybe we can convince them to make it over at McHappy's.
Yeah. Hey, can you make a Mars
Can you-
donut?
can you rip
What?
off-
Get the fuck out of here.
Krispy Kreme's doing it.
Can you rip off Krispy Kreme?
James asks, if your favorite band/artist had to do a cover album with songs that you selected, what are a few songs you would like them to do? Would you go for songs that fit their style, or would you choose something from a completely different genre to see how they would change it up?
I would
like-
love to see how Queen would do Dark Side of the Moon. Because those are.
I want like
it's one of my favorite albums and definitely my favorite band.
I want Metallica to cover famous anime openings.
You just want a heavy metal version of the Naruto opening so you can like it.
Yeah, it'd be one, it'd be good, but two, it
would be
the
good.
first Naruto opening.
Yeah.
What if I take like
Come on!
Linkin Park and have them do Backstreet Boys songs?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wonder what that would
Chester's
turn out
gone
like.
though, man.
Huh?
No more Chester.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean,
I was just trying to think of
by that
something. Now
same
I'm sad.
by that same note, Freddie Mercury is also
That's true.
passed.
Yeah. That's true.
I'm just saying, we want this to be real life.
I guess.
You know,
I don't know.
with enough money, you can make that happen, but not those things.
Yeah. Dude, I found out what my guilty pleasure like music listening is.
You just recently?
Yeah, because I always used to say like, probably Backstreet Boys, right? But like a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people just say like, you know what? I actually kind of like Backstreet Boys songs, but I'm not gonna say I like Backstreet Boys songs. And then when you find someone else who likes Backstreet Boys songs, you're like, oh yeah, and everyone just starts singing "Show Me the Meaning," you know? They just start singing it.
I think the dude from Smashing Pumpkins could
Yeah?
sing the Berserk opening really well. But
I think my actual guilty pleasure, like music listening, is Will Smith.
Will Smith?
Like I like listening to his raps and stuff, but
Yeah.
I think he gets a hard rap of like
Sure.
being that good guy rapper and not
Yeah.
cussing and all that kind of stuff too. And
Have him do the Girl in the Gone rap.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be great.
So I think that would probably be what it really is.
Yeah.
I'll give you my guilty listening pleasure in a second, but to answer the question, I would love to see. I'm not sure which era of Bob Dylan, but I'd love to see Dylan do David Bowie songs.
That would be cool. Yeah,
That would be really
That'd be
cool.
that would be really cool.
But my guilty pleasure is a band called Dragon Sound,
Dragon Sound. I don't know that.
which is a fictional band from a movie, not Hotline Miami. Damn it! I always want to call it Hotline Miami, and that's the game. Miami Connection,
Yeah,
which is a terrible movie that was never released, but someone found the film reel for it and restored it to HD glory.
Oh.
yeah.
So I own that album from that band in that movie, and it's amazing.
Nice.
Okay.
I can't relate to that at all. I can't be like, Rick, I don't know. I got nothing. Never heard of any of that.
I'll play some of the songs after the podcast because we might get hit.
What the hell? Frank Sinatra singing WAP.
I saw that. I was like,
All right.
that would be interesting.
Will you guys be doing
7
reactions to My
days
Hero
a
Academia
week.
Season 5?
Yes, we will. And then when appropriate and there's not any spoilers, we will also be reacting to the movie.
It's impossible to say. Eric, if the need arises, would you consult a chiropractor or choose to watch a bunch of hype episodes?
Oh, I've never been to a chiropractor. I've heard some good things about them, but I've also seen some studies where they might not be worth the risk of actually damaging yourself. But my back does get too hype.
Tweaked?
I think the biggest thing is find a chiropractor that you can trust and
Yeah.
doesn't want to put you on like a treatment plan.
Sure.
Like they can fix like 95% of your problems in one session through manipulation and massage and like the muscle therapy and stuff.
Like you don't have to be a.
But somebody who's just wanting to pay off their boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
least that's
I've seen
what
some
I've heard.
conflicting like studies and stuff, and some people saying, well, they're not actual medical doctors or something like that. So I don't know.
No.
I'm
I know
not.
Penn and Teller did like a bullshit episode on
Yeah.
chiropractors.
I like that series.
It's a good series.
Yeah.
Their one on
that's a good
vaccines
series.
is really good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I think they had one on hookers
I haven't seen
They did.
or
that.
prostitutes or something like that.
Although,
I think magicians make for the best professional skeptics.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
they
James
do.
Randi was always so great.
Yeah.
With Uri Geller and stuff, you know.
I can't get out of my. I keep thinking about Frank Sinatra singing. I'm thinking of the lyrics in my head. Of
Yeah.
Like, just kinda
Like,
a,
what kind of croon would he do here?
The Quad Father. I saw that you guys watched Justice League War. Just need to let you know that it hurts my soul that you haven't watched the Justice League animated shows first. They're so damn good.
I haven't. Melanie.
I mean,
has.
there's a million things that I haven't seen, and if you look far enough, there's going to be something that you haven't seen that will hurt my soul.
I haven't seen the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
Which also is connected with the Superman animated series, which
Yeah.
also is supposed to be connected with like the first Justice League in
Or-
some ways, which is also supposed to be kind of pseudo connected to the Justice League Unlimited.
It should be good for your soul because maybe you could watch it someday.
Remember that book
Yeah, you still
series
have
called
hope.
Chicken Soup for the something soul?
Yeah, sure.
And it popped in my head.
All right.
Why, Eric?
I don't know.
Yeah, oh, I know why.
Why?
It's because you pushed it out of its comfortable resting place with Star Wars knowledge.
I know
That's
why.
true. I'm
And now
glad
it's never
that you
gonna
didn't
come
go
back
to the
again.
easy fat joke because of chicken soup.
I know why
do you think?
it should have done is because that's the production studio that made Willy's Wonderland.
Is
It's
it?
Chicken Soup for the Soul.
What?
Oh, how
Deep
about
cut,
that?
Rick.
Trivia.
Not that
Well-
deep. I watched it last night.
No, I'm talking about the knowing that that's the same production studio.
Yizing, you guys really had me crying over Lost, like I'm back in high school. What character dynamic would you like to see in the future of the show that hasn't really been explored in the first season?
Yeah, this is a good question for Rick, who at this point has jumped into season 2.
I want to see more. I always call her Rose.
Rose.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen her in a while. I want to see
Yeah.
more.
It's a good thing you call her Rose, since that's her name.
That is her name. Just to see more Rose in general.
Yeah.
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 What the hell? I'm looking at exercises, and some of these are just ridiculous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron squats because Calvin only got to go to Toys R Us once. What the hell did I got to do with that?
You made fun of me.
Yeah, maybe,
I pitied you.
Yeah.
maybe you guys should get to work on those.
Yeah, because Calvin's going to have...
Although, we didn't read any of the bits and donations from yesterday either, so maybe we could read those out today
Yeah.
and give him a little more time to
That'd be
exercise.
nice.
Although, I also can't do the 420 cam to actually show him doing the exercises.
Nope.
It's okay. I can turn my webcam.
I can, turn the webcam, or I can turn my camera around or something.
Calvin's got 50 squats.
Okay.
50.
I'll start working on those then.
You can do those, and then we'll go from there.
There's not going to be a video of me reacting to WandaVision or Attack on Titan.
No, we'll get your thoughts on those things, and the next time we record those things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Are you excited for the Walking Dead season airing on February 28th?
Comes out in 10 days?
10
Is that
days.
right?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's going to be coming back. I think it's 10 episodes or something like
Final
that?
season, right?
Well, it is, but it's still in that kind of Vikings thing where it's like 10
half.
episodes and then another 10 episodes.
Gotcha, okay. So they're going to have 5 episodes?
Is
or 10
that
episodes?
next season? And this is, I can't remember. Like,
Is this?
are they finishing this season or
I
something?
think this is B, right?
I don't know.
11B?
I've been told multiple things at this point. So
In the question,
this-
they said
Oh,
like
this
no.
season's
final.
being extended, is what
We're-
someone said.
Yeah, we're wrong. This is. It's being extended beyond what they had already planned,
Yeah.
or
So
the current season that's
the season
airing.
they just did, that
is
they
the
ended
extension.
with the one longer, like, it wasn't a movie, but it was a longer.
It wasn't a
episode.
movie. It just was an episode, but it took 6 weeks to
Yeah.
get there. Or
So
whatever.
that one there, they're extending that season to be. This is all its final season. I
So it's like 6 more episodes in this season, and then next season is when that will start. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about Captain
guess. I can't believe someone came in like, did they talk about that?
This is important news.
Oh, that made me laugh so much. We did talk about it, Captain
We
Cole.
did talk about it.
James, if you had to do an extreme sport, which one would you do?
What's an extreme sport?
Ultimate tag.
Yeah, I wonder what
Yeah.
qualifies.
I would never.
Extreme frisbee.
I'd probably never do it, but it has to be
Like-
so fun to do that speed diving,
This-
base jump thing people do. You ever see that where they just they're this far away from the cliff, but they're just
wingsuit.
You know what I want to do?
That would be cool.
I want to do what Tommy did in the Power Rangers movie, where he's like skyboarding.
Oh yeah, he's skydiving but with a board on his feet.
Yeah, I want to
and
do
does
that.
Nothing.
That would
Yeah,
be
okay.
cool.
You just flap and it hits you in the face and you're falling unconscious.
You break both of your ankles.
Your arms just
That's
like
not-
Deku.
And I don't know if I want to do it anymore. Here's a list of some extreme sports: base jumping, BMX,
Yeah.
bodyboarding, boxing, bungee jumping, canyoning, cave diving, climbing.
No, not cave diving. Fuck that. And
And that's
I mean,
just
Exactly your
I'm
phobia.
glad the people that get hurt doing it get hurt.
that's just some free climbing.
I might do base jumping
Of those, I would pick boxing.
or free climbing.
Is that extreme
maybe.
sport?
He was on the
What?
list, he said.
I call that a sport.
I mean, it was on that list there. This one here is a different list of 100 extreme sports, which has rappelling, aggressive inline skating,
I would do
airboarding. I want to airboard.
abseiling, rappelling.
I think that's what I'm thinking it is. Maybe that's different. But yeah, there's skiing, base jumping, parachuting, blobbing. What's blobbing? Participants sit on a giant airbag, usually referred to as a blob.
It's from heavyweights. Remember the blob?
That's the blobbing?
That's the blob.
The heavier the jumper,
It's extreme. You go real high and real fast.
maybe this list is bullshit.
Yeah.
But it's from Extreme
I don't want
Sports.
to listen to you talking about 100 fake things.
It's from ExtremeSportsLab.com.
Oh, the premier extreme sports website.
It's .com though.
Curling is an extreme sport on this. I don't think that counts in a
So is
It's
dog.
extreme temperatures.
Next question.
No!
So is dog sledding,
Grivatronus.
drifting.
Calvin Stark doing your
When
exercises.
will we
I am.
get the much needed fringe reactions? Eric, I'm talking to you.
Oh man, I hope, but I had to push pretty hard
Friends?
to get Lost started, so I don't want to get greedy.
Yeah.
But I mean, Fringe would make for a fantastic, I don't have to be in them, but these guys I think would have a lot of fun week to week watching that. So maybe one day, I hope so. Walter Bishop is one of the best characters of all time. All time.
All time.
The Scottish Michael. Right, Bunny, we finally got the movie. Now, when you guys starting SG1?
I know, Mick.
Well, I don't
what
know.
I'm saying.
The movie's probably not that good. It's not going to lead us into wanting to watch anything else. I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. I wouldn't I love sci-fi, so that I've heard good things about that. Battlestar Galactica, I've heard good things. I'd love to see that. I've heard good things about Fringe. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Like,
Healthy Official. Will we see a return of game nights? Most likely, someday.
Yeah, I mean, we love
Someday.
playing board games together, but
It's difficult
you gotta
with
be
social
together.
distancing.
Yeah.
Sean, what are your favorite Transformers? What do you guys think would happen if Ahsoka went to Mustafar? Those are two very different questions.
Okay. Favorite
Not related at all.
Transformer? You mean like a movie or just like a
I think the actual Transformers, like
Yeah, like
Optimus Prime.
Starscream.
Yeah.
like
Bumblebee?
Starscream. Bumblebee tuna?
I love Optimus Prime. I love Soundwave.
Mm-hmm.
I also really like is it Hound or Cliffjumper
I like the one that turns into a rhino.
from Beast Wars?
Yeah. He had like a minigun thing, and I remember when I was a kid, I would grab the Sunny D jug and pretend it was the giant minigun, gun that he had, and be like, "Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da." I would do that. Tom, did you do 50 squats?
Ahsoka going to
40.
Mustafar instead of Obi-Wan.
I mean, it would definitely change things. I can't say how. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what if,
I think
I didn't eat.
if it had gone to a fight, I think Anakin would have won that fight.
Yeah.
But would it
But
have
if
gone
it's
to a
Ahsoka
fight?
and Obi-Wan versus Anakin.
I mean, Obi-Wan already won, though.
Yeah, but
is it Ahsoka?
He didn't necessarily want to cut
Sure.
all of his arms off and throw him into
True.
a lava pit.
He didn't.
He could have disabled him and captured him.
Yeah.
I mean, he told him, "Don't try it."
It might
know?
have. It might have ended up that Ahsoka was killed,
Yeah.
but then the Emperor wouldn't have been able to control him as easily because he wouldn't have been in his suit.
Maybe.
I mean, it's also, maybe she talks him out of it, too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Eric, how many claws do Trandoshans have on each appendage?
Oh, well, I mean, is that the front door?
Yeah, it's a door.
And Jancy will get it. The answer is 3. The only reason I know is because I have a Bosk. There's a great line of statues that were relatively cheap. They were called Star Wars Unleashed figures. And I had a Bosk one. I absolutely loved it. He had his grenade launcher, his Doctor Who outfit. And he has kind of like he has like a big claw in the middle, and then like 2 like thumb claws
Eric?
on each here, and then he has 3 toes each.
I would have thought you would have remembered having to put on those ridiculous gloves while you were doing the
yeah,
opening
there's that
match for
too.
the pit.
No, I forgot about that. I thought of the Force Unleashed figure first.
Yeah. That's okay.
But I believe it's 3.
Ned Lenny asks, I'm not sure I understand this. Aaron, how far up do you go when you wash your face?
Just the same height you go.
Well, like my forehead
To the edge
stops
of his
here.
hair.
Do you go past where I would stop?
I don't. I go just as far as you
So
go.
do you have like a dirty line?
You mean dirty line?
of,
Yeah,
like,
I have a
extra
line
skin?
of dirt that just stays
So
here.
you're like, I'm not washing this. This isn't the forehead.
This is where the shampoo goes. No, it just
Without proper inflection, that just sounds like a really mean thing the way you say it, Rick. I'm sure Lenny said it no very. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
she added
Well, she
caps
said
and
it-
lower cases.
Oh man.
And she also
with the
said it was
sarcasm.
zeros
I saw it.
instead of O's.
Gotcha.
Just,
Okay.
Like, just as high as Lenny.
Lenny, that's so mean.
You do our foreheads.
Jancy said, I think maybe it was a treat stream.
Yeah, we got a treat
What?
stream that came
We got
in.
treat stream?
Do you know who that's from? Also, she's here to get it, right?
Yeah.
Because she rode with you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you want to look up who that's from?
I'm doing my squats.
All right, I'll look it up. While
Eric
I
can look
ask
it
this
up.
next
What's he
question.
doing?
Any Boxman sightings recently? It's
No.
been real bad out there.
Yeah, it's real bad. What am I looking up?
I'll look it up.
What do you want me to look up?
Eric,
Do it.
who was Red 8 during the Battle of Yavin?
Red 8.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't even know of a Red 8. When they make their call-in, it's Red 10, 7, 3, 6, 9, 2, 11, and 5. So I'm not sure. What I'm assuming, though, is that they're getting this from maybe some kind of extra canon or not necessarily movie peripheral source, in which
Sure.
case I have not studied
Doesn't
that.
say where it's from, but the answer they gave is Bryn Quercy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that rings any bells or anything.
Yeah.
The treat stream is from Arliss123EE.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Arliss.
So thank you.
And yes, that was Red Squadron in order of call-in.
Healthy Official asking, I think, about The Last of Us. So Calvin, Aaron, and Rick need to play the game still before the show releases. I played the first Last of Us.
I've played the first Last of Us as well for Scream Stream this past October.
I am the last of us to play Last of Us.
Indeed.
last one.
No, you were the first one.
Alright. I've done all my squats now.
I'm like that one kid at the end of the hall.
The full bullpen. Is tomorrow's group stream going to be more Hitmanning or something new?
Tomorrow we will be continuing our Mario that we kind of started a little bit in Valentine Day stream thing. So we'll be continuing that
Cool.
with 4 players instead of just me and Eric throwing each other off ledges.
We'll see.
They said this Bryn guy is Legends. I'm not studying Legends.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
A waste of time.
It is. I'm sorry. I only got so much room.
Well, it is for this competition because they only take things from.
Yeah, I mean,
Direct movie canon.
If it's current canon, like Gold 3 is Yvonne Verlaine, that's current canon. That's not thrown out canon, from 2014 or whatever.
All right, I got a couple more Star Wars ones. Who were the 3 clones that accompanied Yoda on his diplomatic mission to Ragosa?
His diplomatic mission to Ragosa.
What?
Is this a movie thing?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, in Ambush, there are those clones that he's with on Toydaria.
There's more than.
Lieutenant Thayer, Jack, and Reese, or it's R-Y-S.
It's Reese.
Oh, Ragosa might be a moon of Toydaria, and that would have been in the Ambush.
Okay.
Okay.
But again, I'm not studying Clone Wars, other than the Clone Wars movie.
What rank did Boss Nass promote Jar Jar for bringing the Naboo and Gungans together?
Bombard General.
General.
G. Paul, I know your reaction schedule is stacked, but I would love if y'all did a movie reaction every week.
Yeah.
Not a question, but a statement. What did you guys think of the Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer? You guys reacted to that,
We
right?
reacted to it.
Yeah, we reacted
Talked
to it.
about it.
You can find that.
Yeah, it's up on the channel. Check that out.
Hey, someone smells pizza.
We haven't
Look at
watched
Aaron over there getting fit.
the trailer to Cruella.
You guys still have more exercises, okay? So you can be all full doing your tummies, sit-ups and stuff.
My tummy was growling. I needed something.
Sorry, Rick.
Jedi Order soon, Calvin? Question mark.
Yeah.
From Danny.
Yeah. Tuesday
And
night.
Captain Mango. King Kong versus Beast Titan. Who you got your money on?
I have to watch
Kong.
the new movie.
I mean, Kong doesn't have any range. Beast Titan has range attacks.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
Kong's
know.
bigger.
Maybe the new movie he does. I don't know. I gotta watch
Maybe.
this new movie coming out.
Kong's a lot bigger.
See what happens.
You have a puppy. You don't get pepperoni.
It's pepperoni.
It is pepperoni. Let me read these bits and donations.
All right. Who wants their exercises, by the way?
I thought you were giving them out already.
I've given Calvin some, but Calvin's taking a break. Eric, are you taking a break, or do you want your exercises?
I'm fine.
Well, tell me what I have, and I'll work on it.
I'll
Did you
do
do all
them
your squats?
next year.
I did 50.
All right. That sounds right. So you need 10. Trying to find. You have 20 sit-ups. Then you have some push-ups.
How many
I do-
push-ups? Just 10?
10, 20,
Fuck.
30,
Fuck.
40, 50.
Fuck. I'm not finishing those today, guys. I'm too weak.
2 week. Need more pizza. Eric, you have 10 push-ups,
Okay.
10 sit-ups,
Okay.
20 push-ups.
20 push-ups, 10 sit-ups.
20 push-ups, 10 sit-ups, and 10 squats.
Hi.
All right. Can I start reading?
Sure, Rick.
All right. Well, let's hit up the ones from yesterday, too. There's not too many. JPH gave 100 bits. Thank you very much. Actually, probably these one-day ones count, too, right? So let me go back a little further. CD Briggs resubscribed for 42 months. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mini Swabe, 9 months. If they don't give us Gen 4 remakes, I'm going to rage.
I mean, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm excited that it could be anything new Pokemon.
JV Thatch, 15 months. Congrats, Eric and Jancy.
Thank you.
Eddie the Head, 18 months. Nice. Tintin Who, 19 months. Thank you very much. KH Guardian, resubscribed for 16 months. What's up, Blind Wave?
What's up?
Good as gold, 10 months. Zelda, Pokemon Smash, and more. Can't wait. Lore Sparse, subscribed for the first time.
Thank you.
FF Chicken, gifted a sub.
Thank you.
Underhand Comic, 23 months. JPH, 100 bits. Tintin Who, 100 bits. Ecom, gifted 5 subs. Ian, 37 months. Lost power since midnight because Texas don't know how to deal with storms, so internet is chugging along, but I can't really watch. But I'll definitely be checking out the VOD or YouTube video once things get cleared up. Hope you enjoy, guys.
Well, stay safe.
Definitely. Anywhere,
Well, we
anyone,
hope you-
anywhere where bad shit's going down,
Well, we hope that you have stayed safe
be careful.
if you're watching this later.
Belrevan, 38 months. 38 months. Believe it.
Believe it.
Opium FX, 8 months. Thank you very much. Super Jordan, 6 months.
Thank you.
Abiry Finger, 2 months. Thank you.
By the way, Eric, the push-ups were for the lies.
What lies?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'll never lie to you again.
Then you also had congratulatory squats,
Nice.
and then you had push-ups from Light that said, "For Eric, my arm still hurts from that palm shoulder thing you made me do."
Oh, okay.
Efran Malik, resubscribed for 11 months.
Thank you.
The Dr.
You did sit-ups,
Robitussin,
Calvin.
30 months. Thank you
Sit-ups.
very much.
20.
Thank you, Robert Tussin.
Hooded Carnivore, 100 bits. Big Boss Devil, 3 months.
Thank you, Hooded. Thank you, Big Boss.
Twitcher, 25 months. Kiyoshi Moto, subscribed for the first time.
Thank you, Kiyoshi.
Dark Mojo, subscribed for the first time.
Thank you.
Brewski, subscribed for 15 months. Monkey Keyblade, 14 months. Hi, Eric. Love your and Rick Lost reactions. Plus, your Valhalla walkthroughs here are amazing.
Oh, thank you. I legit watch our Lost reactions. Like, I'll sit and listen to us talk about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you learn anything?
No,
Wouldn't it be crazy?
I just think it's a good conversation.
You just listen to it like, oh man, I learned this. Like,
I
how'd that
know
happen?
Thanks, Eric.
I'm just going to go with Velvet, 5 months. Thank you very much. Muggs, subscribe for the first time. George Hambley, 3 months. Love staying up late in the UK to watch you play Eric. I guess these were during Eric's.
Is that might be the case?
So I'm going to skip over these ones and go to Agent J. Resubscribe for 28 months.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Hilding, resubscribe for 24 months. Man, a whole freaking year on Twitch with you guys. Here's to a continued fun future. Thank you, Hilding.
Thank you.
Ms. Winter Soldier, 19 months. Congrats, Eric, on the engagement. Very excited to spend my Thursday with you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Darth Heisenberg, 13 months. Congrats, Eric and Jancy.
Thank you. I've been rewatching Breaking Bad at home. So good. So good.
Hilding,
We have time.
I don't know. I watch like half an episode a day.
Hilding, 200 bits. Whoops, I meant 2 whole years. LOL. OFC, a weekly loving too.
Well, thank you for the extra year.
Thank you.
Hooded Carnivore, 100 bits.
Thank you, Hooded.
Thank you.
Ecom, 200 bits.
Thank you, Ecom.
Tucker, 5 bits.
Where's Dale?
Thank you, Tucker.
The Full Bullpen, 200 bits. Congrats, Eric and Jancy. In the words of drunk Eric, I love my girlfriend.
Fiancé.
True. It's now dated reference. Irish Nexus, 25 months. 25 months. Let's go.
Thank you.
VW, 100 bits. Congrats to Eric and Jancy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hooded Carnivore with another 100 bits.
Thank you, Carnivore.
Inseon, 10 months. 10 months. Huh. Neat. And thanks to the crew for getting me into D&D and Eric's God of War stream for inspiring my first character.
Nice. Huh. Neat. Calvin has gone blue.
Sereno. It's true. Resubscribe for 21 months. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wargaria, 12 months. Woo, 12 months. That's like 1 whole year.
Yeah.
Reasonable Ram for 11 months.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Ram.
you.
Hooded Carnivore with another 100 bits.
Thank you, Hooded.
Rayo Rudy Martinez, 42 months. I'm from Texas, and thank you guys for making me forget about the cold for a few hours.
Stay safe. I know it's been crazy down there. There's been lots of no powers and all kinds of stuff.
Captain Fishlip, resubscribe for 21 months.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fishlip.
Mashbrat, 200 bits. Missed the announcement. Congrats, Eric and Jancy. Al Hussein, 250 bits. For Melanie, a true soldier.
Yeah.
Opium FX, 70 bits. There's a Mortal Kombat Director's Commentary trailer out. Should check it out.
Oh, that's cool. I'll check that out.
Mashbrat, 25 bits. LOL, way back. You were not wrong, Eric. LOL. Many people past ancestors' ants have banged a Neanderthal. LOL.
Oh, yes. We were talking about this.
Hooded Carnivore with another 100 bits. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hooded.
G. Paul tipped $5. I was having such an incredible, delightful day until I came across Aaron's repulsive tongue flower. Gritlock, 18 months. Rick, are you and Evie still watching One Piece? It's been a little bit, unfortunately. We not really taking a break for any particular reason, but it's been a little bit since we watched. Hooded Carnivore with another 100 bits. Marvelous JJ with 100 bits, with wishes for Melanie to feel better soon, stay safe and healthy.
Thank you, JJ.
Marvelous JJ with another 100 bits. Once again, congratulations to Eric and Jancy, a lifetime of happiness for the lovely couple.
Oh, thank you.
Hooded Carnivore with 100 bits. Thaddeus J. Spider, 19 months, save the money. Do Eric and Eric's weddings at the same time.
Ooh. Could do
Do that.
that.
Would you guys get married at the same time?
Double wedding
On the same day?
while
Yeah,
skydiving.
like a double wedding.
Oh, Jancy
Yes.
says no.
I could
Carmen.
definitely.
She said no to the skydiving part, Eric.
Hey, if Carmen votes yes, we can outvote you.
That's 3 to
Jancy.
1.
It'll be the happiest day of your life.
See her in a hilarious sitcom where you guys accidentally get married to each other instead.
No.
Ooh, that could work.
That'd
Yeah.
be funny.
Somehow Eric and Calvin end up married to each other.
Yeah.
Ecom, 100 bits. Congratulations.
Thank you, Econ.
Thank you.
Thank you.
G. Paul, $5. My day is delightful again. Congrats, Eric.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love it when there's a story being told and
It was funny because
no.
like after we had gotten engaged, like Jancy called her parents and I called my dad, and then he didn't pick up. So I called my brother, and then he didn't pick up. I called my sister, she didn't pick up. And then over the next 10 minutes, there were like frantic calls. Like my dad, like, "Hey, is everything okay? Like, why are you calling?"
Yeah.
You know, because it's either like
Sure.
good news or terrible news. Because I don't talk on the phone very much. You
Yeah.
know? And I was like, "Oh no!" And then my dad's just response was, "Oh, all right, okay." Oh, it's super high for like 10 minutes. It was really funny.
that's funny. Carl has resubscribed for 21 months. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Carl.
you, Carl.
Hilding gifted 20 subs. Thank you, Hilding.
Thank
You held
20.
in for the
Wow,
gifted
thank
subs.
Woof. C Double, 13 months. This is like at least 7 years. That's how math works. Hooded Carnivore, 100 bits. Thank you.
Thank you, Carnivore.
Kevy, 10 bits. Thank you. And then another 5 bits. Been on a Spider-Man kick for a while. Just curious on, out of all the movie versions, which is your favorite spider suit? For me, the Sam Raimi suit is perfection.
It's pretty good.
The Amazing Spider-Man suit might be the best looking suit.
Just from the movies.
Yeah.
Out of all the movie versions.
I don't know. I think I like Tom Holland's because of the eye thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way that works a lot.
I like that suit because also it has the other appendages
Yeah.
to make it actually 8 limbs.
Drinks water through his eye. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
The eye thing.
I do.
Have you
Doesn't.
ever seen that picture?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh,
Holland has
his
to put a
actual suit
straw
thing?
through
Yeah.
the
No,
eyeball.
I just mean how they close and open.
Doesn't the Amazing Spider-Man suit have the webs too? Like under his armpits.
Are you dead?
For Andrew
I mean,
Garfield.
he's
Yeah.
sitting up here.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
that
I
on
always
the
really
least.
liked that
They
suit,
might
but not necessarily those movies.
I think they might have. It's been a long. I've only seen each of those ones once.
Sure.
Um,
I mean, I know that Holland had it in the first one, like during the Washington Monument thing, but I couldn't remember if Andrew Garfield had it or not.
I haven't seen them.
I don't see him.
I
in
thought
these
he had the
pictures,
wrist things.
but he might have. Yeah.
I thought they were like a bracelet thing.
Either way, go ahead, Rick.
Sam, resubscribed for 9 months. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam.
Hooded Carnivore with mini bits here. 100, 100, 100, 100, and then 100.
Wow, thank you.
100. Thank you, Hooded.
Thank you. And it looks like there's more further up too. Actually, yeah, it's right here. So Hooded Carnivore with another 200 in addition to that.
Wow, thank you.
We appreciate it.
Dip, 100 bits. Congratulations to Eric and Jancy.
Thank you.
And finally, Captain Cold, 100 bits. Congratulations on the engagement, Eric. As Captain Holt once said, love is like oatmeal. It sustains you.
I am good at emotion.
Hot damn. Is it the last one, Rick?
That's all I got.
Well, Rick, you still have 10 squats, and Calvin has 50 push-ups.
All right.
What?
Squats. What are we streaming tomorrow?
We're gonna be doing the new / old Mario 3D World. Is that what
Yeah.
it's called?
But not in 3D.
Well, I mean, it's in 3D.
Yeah, but on the 3DS, it was like 3D.
It wasn't on the 3D. It was on the Wii U, Eric. It's in a 3D, not 2D world.
Hmm.
That's what it means. Where we can
Wasn't
be
it?
kitty cats
Okay.
and whatever else we can be.
I thought it was It was Mario 3D because it was like in 3D.
I didn't have 3D on the Wii U, but it is in 3D.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
did the most neutral health thing I could think of. Push-ups while eating pizza.
Oh, yeah. It counteracts it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
So I can do them infinitely.
Did you do 10?
I just did 10.
Rick, you did your 10?
I did. I got 2 more questions here
Calvin did 10.
while Calvin is continuing to exercise. Yeah. Ban J the Human. Nope. Not that one. Would the Blind Wave Boys ever consider an evening of Among Us against the Blind Wave Queens? Melanie, Dababa, Jancy, Maggie.
Melanie gets anxiety on it because she says she can't lie, and then she just doesn't do very well. How's Jancy do?
I mean, I think that you'd be able to play it. You wouldn't get motion sickness or anything.
No.
I think she'd do
Can
pretty
she
well.
lie?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that means that she's really good.
He's never found it.
Now, if you played with her, would you have to tell her the truth if you were the imposter?
No.
I thought that was part of the promise with the ring, though.
Not in a game sense.
You never
And I can
said
define
fine.
what a game is.
So life is a game.
You said
It's a board game.
never
Made by-
again.
He's already
Parker Brothers.
been in it. Rick, what do you think?
Well, what, with Maggie?
Have you played Among Us with Maggie?
Yeah, I have. I'm pretty sure that I have.
Carmen would probably play.
I've certainly played Among Us like board games with Maggie before, and she's a much better liar than I am.
But yeah, I don't know. I'd do it. See how it goes. I like Among Us though, and like games like that.
Me too. It's my favorite game to watch just streamers stream right now. Like, if I have like 10 minutes, I'll watch like a highlight of someone's Among Us game. But also, I don't watch anything else, so.
Star Wars and Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's it.
And Among Us streams.
Some Among Us 10-minute episode or something.
Is that it? Are we done?
I think
Is Calvin
we're
doing
done.
more exercises?
Calvin did 10 more. He has 30 more.
Pizza break.
Also, though, I wanted to make sure, did you say Hooded Carnivore just gifted 5 subs?
What? Thank you.
Nope.
Thank you so much, Hooded Carnivore. And Dip also cheered 100 bits, said, when are we getting Calvin in makeup?
Soon.
Or
Do
maybe
your 50 push-ups and makeup.
Maybe next.
I already did 20.
maybe next Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be the goal. It's like, we never got Calvin in makeup. That's the next goal that we need to hit.
I don't know if you
Could
could
do.
do it, but is there a way that you could like put the makeup on like a, I don't know, like a cutting board or some sort of surface, and then just like apply it all at once to your face? Yeah.
Oh, that's
No, Rick.
Would that
that's
work?
been done.
I think
Actually,
so.
We saw eyeshadow things that do that.
Rick, I think it's possible we should have that, and that's one of the things you can do.
But it's not great.
We'll just slam
To
a
be
cutting
fair,
board
though,
into your face.
and for real, maybe he should have makeup during the Stargate movie reaction.
He's gonna have to come in with
Maybe.
it on.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right, are we getting the last 3 push-ups here, Calvin, or no?
You can
3?
do more tomorrow.
Is there only 3?
30.
Oh.
30
No.
3 more. No? Calvin
No.
said no.
My arms are burning.
He can't do them. You will have to do them tomorrow.
As soon as you said more than 10, I was like, fuck.
Also, by the way, for Calvin, because can't give it to Calvin's parents.
Give
For
what?
the exercises?
The 10 push-ups. I think it was because of the Toys R Us
Oh,
thing.
the toy-
Since I can't
I mean-
punish the parents, I'm going to punish Calvin.
Don't blame them. We just didn't have a lot of money.
Well, that's why you're getting them, Calvin.
Oh, okay. That makes
All
a lot
right,
of
well,
sense.
Snowy, you got 10 push-ups to do.
I guess it does make sense. They didn't have a lot of money because, kids.
You could have
Kids,
went and
yeah.
just looked around.
Yeah. I looked around a lot in Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Didn't get shit.
Nothing.
But I'm like, man, this place is so cool. Can I
Getting
get
out of
this?
the house
No.
was like a privilege, not a right.
Not a right.
Yeah.
I got
Expensive
one
going
more
to
from
town.
Dip before we go. 100 bits. OMG, Eric, when you sang E-Girls are running my life in WandaVision, it made my day.
Yep. I know what you mean. These guys don't.
I don't know what you mean, especially.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Live. Twitch.tv/BlindWave.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. Aaron's going to play us out.
I went to leave. Can we go?